You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
Party time!
I am your boy LBC, the host of this joint. You feel me? But the real stars is here, though. The real stars is the people. PT the hustler. What up, my guys?
What's happening? What's going on? What's going on with y'all, my peoples?
Just chilling, bro. How was your week?
Man, chilling, man. Slow motion, putting some things together, man, and just, making it all stick, man. You feel me?
Bro, I had a hell of a week. I'm about to tell you all about it.
I was just getting ready to say.
Yesterday, I went to this damn smoking.
Chilling.
Man, I'm recuperating.
I was about to say, how are you? Because y'all had the
you know,
event last night.
She had a hell of a
Man,
contact. Your husband did, though.
yeah, I had got a contact earlier, but I kind of got my system together a little bit now because, I don't smoke or do none of that. But it's a new venue I'm stepping into, so I wanted to try it. But I'm gonna stick with the alcohol versus the weed. The weed,
You mean like personally, like, right?
yeah, personally, because when I got high, first time I got high, I was around other people, but man, it just seemed so boring to me. Nobody wanted to talk. They was just chilling. We was chilling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, give me the alcohol. So alcoholics be lying. Like, hey, they be turned up. The smokers just be chilled, like, what's up? And so I talk too much for that.
I can dig it. That is facts, though.
I could understand. I'm like, wait, this what y'all do when you get high? Just sit around, don't do nothing, don't talk, just think about shit. Like, yeah, nah, that's not for me.
PG. It was fun as hell, bro. Just for example, I'm gonna let Kid give us details. I'm just gonna get a fun side. Kid will give you all the important. I'm gonna give you shit. Alright, so look. So it's a nice setup, you know what I'm saying? Like, the environment, you already seen them wanting to revamp.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Kid got a DJ doing this nice music playing, right? So you sitting around. And this was just, I can only speak for this time. This is just, and they said they do things, different things. For this event, we was doing ashtrays and keychains. And shit made out of weed. I should have one with me.
Yeah, let me go get my keychain. I didn't do the ashtray, but I did get a keychain. I didn't paint though. I was in my hosting mode. Hold on.
Okay.
So we paint ashtrays and then and as you paint and smoke, they coming around and giving out little
Hey, y'all see it? It's the keychain.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
They got all kind of paints. So while you painting, though, they coming around and giving you samples. Coming around with three little wings. Everything's infused. Bro, they got this lemonade that's so good. They got this orange. Everything's infused. The chicken, the juices, the drinks you drinking, the brownie juice. Bro, they got
the cake. The cake was delicious.
Fire. Everything is delicious. Bro, they're giving out samples. This is one of the samples. This is
you gotta bring it closer to you.
This weed, THC.
There you go.
THC honey. No,
what?
This is coconut oil. THC coconut.
What? Oh yeah.
This is THC honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that sugar, that THC sugars, what's up?
Keep it coming a little super for the honey.
The honey dipper. Oh yeah.
Now let me tell you, Jazzy B, she went to it with me last night. She ended up winning best ashtray. She won a big thing of THC sugar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Nice.
So you come to the event. It's $40 to get into the event. While you're there, you're getting all these samples. You smoking. You getting and you get to leave with your ashtray. You get to leave. I'm saying ashtray and keychain because that's what we did. It might be something different next time.
Next time we do,
take
okay.
requests. They say
Mhm.
like make lemon cake. You don't like chocolate or you don't like what they got. They take requests. And if you
Mhm.
feel me, it's a good time for you. I spent less than that on the day on tree.
I was just getting ready to say that ain't that. I was about to say that's a bag. That's a bag. That's a little. That's a little quarter.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Keep it for me. My tree budget a day is 50. I spent 50 on tree. So going to 40 and getting all that and just having fun eating it, then with the leave with the ashtray and shit like that.
And the samples.
It was a good time.
Man,
It was a real good time. It was a real good time. And if you can paint, you might win something. Yo.
right.
She got another one coming up. When is the next one, kitten?
The next one's on the 22nd, I believe.
Oh, I'm there. Say less.
Roman Road. What's the address?
Yep, at the Elijah Round Wines.
What's the address?
Thing is, we do all this stuff. I'm sorry, go ahead, Larry.
Is it 2535 Roman Road?
Yes. Yep.
Got that 2535 Roman Road.
2535. Dum dum dum.
Them feelings. 35, 35.
Right.
That's how y'all can. That's how y'all can remember.
Right. You know it.
Hey, and I've been there too. I didn't go to this event, which I will be there for the next one. I've been there too. Like Kid and them, they're beautiful hosts. Like the atmosphere is dope. They got the stage there. Like it's quiet. It's personal. Like it's comfortable. Like it's a good environment, man. Like y'all really need to come out and
Thank
check it
you.
out, man. Most definitely. I really I had a time. I had, that's why I say the next one I'm there. I didn't even know about this one or I would have been there. This next one I'm there. I'm tapped in now.
I hope to see you. Hope to
Yeah,
see you.
well, matter of fact, and before wifey had got pregnant, I wanted to go come up there and just chill in the wine and just, you know what I'm saying, enjoy, because when we were there before, we had some good wine there that y'all had. Like y'all had some
Thank
stuff
you.
at the bar. That was shit, man. Like I said, I had a man. There ain't. It's one of the best spots I know right now. Like especially for grown. Like LBC was saying earlier, man. For grown ups, like grown folks. No, no games, no bullshit. Just cool, fun, chill atmosphere. That's it, man. It's there.
All right. You see, I'm in my 50s, so I try to make it a spot where people could come and be comfortable. You don't have to worry about no rah-rah. You ain't got to watch your back. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my sign outside just because I don't want, just the people who are acting up down the street coming. You get kicked out of one club, you come to the next.
Come to it.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We grown and sexy up in here. So anybody come in my establishment is family to me. That you will be protected. We're not gonna do all that.
That's beautiful.
And then like you speaking about the wine. The wine I make myself. All the flavors in here, you can't get all the flavors anywhere else. You might be able to get the strawberry, raspberry somewhere, but it's not gonna taste like mine. All my wines are 12% alcohol or above. I do have a THC infused wine that is delicious. Just to say it, it's delicious. But I do everything with my family. Everything is family owned, black owned.
Man, you blowing my mind right now because I did not know you make that wine that we was
Oh yeah, I've been making it for 4 years now.
Damn.
Karaoke night, Kaden? Or no? Sometimes.
We're gonna try to start. Right now, we got open mic nights every first Thursday of the month. We're gonna try to get karaoke and poetry back up there.
Heck yeah.
Man, promote that too. Let it know. Let them know.
Yeah, you know, we had a little girl named JJ. She plays the guitar and the ukulele. She came up
Okay.
there Thursday. We had a couple of people with saxophones came up. This woman, now she could sing, but the guy was playing the saxophone. She was playing a trumpet without a trumpet. I wish I could. I'm gonna put the video up later, but she played it with her hands like this, just blowing the notes so good that she was able to accompany the saxophone with playing it
Wow.
through, like breathing through her hands like this. Sound just like an instrument. I was so impressed. But like I said, I'm gonna put the video up later after we do this.
Yeah, I gotta see that because that shit do sound impressive. That
Man,
shit sound
to
good.
the point where the dude that was playing the saxophone asked her, like, "Hey, I'm about to do this song. Can you jump in doing that?" You know what I'm saying? But just blowing a trumpet without a trumpet.
He said, "Give me
How
some more of
talented do
that."
you have to be? Right, he definitely did. It's like, dude, I don't know how long she could do this, but hey, she did it. She did it. And then was singing, I played the beat, just a random beat. And he was like, oh yeah. He did his saxophone and she jumped right in with it. I was like, okay, now that's talent, you know?
Okay. So get Kitty Kane for talk about the doggone event, but she also came to talk about all this other shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's get into it.
And Jake, since Jay not here, I just talked to JPG. He said he'd give him a minute. So
Okay.
since we gonna give him a minute, let's just start with something like Malice from the clip.
Oh, the Glizzy Gate.
Okay, so
Oh,
look. Yeah,
have you seen everything though?
I don't know if you heard about it. People out there, if y'all haven't heard the story, some a hot dog company in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, called the Wiener Circle, had went online, blasted Malice from the clip. And remember, Malice the one that's supposed to be the Christian now, right? He quit rapping because he was a Christian. He a Christian. He down there a preacher. He's down there a minister.
Mm-hmm.
They accused him of coming to their shop, grabbing the Polish boy and sliding out, not paying for it. They made a big deal about it. They put him on blast.
They definitely did.
Okay, so you did see it, kid.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple days later that Malice actually showed the full video. This woman gave him that, said it's on me.
Yes.
Right. That's what I thought too. So I didn't understand why they did him all like that. You know what I'm saying? And then he even asked in the car, like, well, how much was it? You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't. It didn't seem to me like he went in there and just was like, oh yeah, I stole this. I'ma steal it. But in the beginning, that's what he said.
He
In the
ain't
beginning, he did say that.
coming in like I'm famous or none of that.
No, they thought he was Flavor Flav. I would have been offended by that. Me myself.
Hey,
You
she
know?
did call him Flavor Flav, yo.
And she kept on saying it.
Yes.
Second, let's let my guy Jay Caesar in the building. Jay Caesar, what up, my guy?
Hey.
Yes, the
What's up,
Pod.
fam? What's up with the gang?
Hey, how you
Chilla,
doing?
what's good with
How everybody doing tonight?
you? Man, chilla, good to hear
We
your
great.
voice.
We great.
Good to hear your voice, man. We good.
I don't know if you
Y'all,
heard
it sound like y'all was talking about that man that stole that hot dog out the Detroit spot or Chicago spot.
Glizzy Gate.
He did not steal it, but go ahead.
We calling it Glizzy
No,
Gate.
I was gonna ask. I meant to ask you this earlier, LBC. Was that like a joke or what? Because that didn't seem real.
Nah,
It's real.
it was
It
real,
was
It is
real
real.
because she was on him.
but she didn't. But
I
he
thought,
didn't steal it.
damn. Why she was mad about the hot dog though?
Huh?
Why she was mad about the
My
hot
thing,
dog though?
the whole thing to me was just rude and disrespectful because first of all, she made all the customers move. All you white people get out the way, get out the way. They called this man Flavor Flav. Then I gave him a hot dog, and he probably thought his security or whoever might have paid for it, but there was a lady in the back like, no, we got it, you know. So me, so
She said
really,
it's on
it was
me.
just a lot. it was a lot going on. And then if somebody says on me, that means okay, you paying for it. You know, so if I'm walking out and I got it, don't accuse me of stealing it after the fact. But hey, you
After I
know,
asked you how much you want me to pay, and you say it's on me.
right. And then maybe they was giving it to him because she was calling him Flavor Flav the whole time. First of all, Flavor Flav is not a good looking guy. And for you to call me somebody else's name and then I say that's not me, you like, oh, it's you, it's you. I'm like, I ain't not that ugly motherfucker. But hey, she was going in on him about Flav. So maybe she felt like you own
Then she disrespected his group. She called that nigga the Eclipse.
Right.
it. Well, I said the Eclipse too. Shit. It's been a long time since I heard anything from her. Only song I know is that grinding. That's it. You know?
I don't know if she was trying to be funny the whole time, but she was rude as hell. Her
Definitely.
whole act didn't come off funny to me. I thought she was rude as hell. All the white
Definitely.
I thought that shit was corny as hell.
Definitely.
Who the nigga was. Somebody in the back had to say that's Malice from the Clip. She said I'm on Eclipse.
Right.
Even though Clips
Right.
ain't short for Eclipse because they two black motherfuckers.
Right.
No, that's real talk, PG. That's where the name come from. For real, call them the Eclipse because they two black motherfuckers.
That's funny as
They
hell,
split
man.
the Clips. Real talk.
That shit,
Right.
that's just funny. No, I get it. I believe that's just funny, dog.
It is funny. But I know I would have been mad as hell being called Flavor Flav.
She didn't know who the nigga was. She was rude as hell. And then for her to make that big scene on video, like when clearly she said it's on me. And like Kitten said, Malice thought his bodyguard paid. He said, how much was that? Oh, no.
Right.
I ain't get to say thanks.
That's exactly what he said.
He was paying in the first place. He wasn't in charge of the money. He wasn't
Right.
he didn't even know he got a
I'm just trying.
Right.
clout chasing. We talk about it earlier. This is clout chasing.
Clout chasing, that is fine.
All-time high.
That is all
Definitely.
time high because they don't even
Definitely.
this it don't even make sense for real. Like what the hell she mad about, bro? It's a hot dog, bro. A hot dog only costs
Right.
$1.50, bro. Come on.
And then, yeah, to do all that whooping and hollering.
It was $9.
Man.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a $10. That's a
It
$10
was
police
$9.
boy. Yeah, that's.
I mean, but shit, you can't give out $10.
Well,
But
no, wait.
I mean-
They can, they can.
So
Huh.
PG, I'm saying when I say $1.50, I'm only speaking in the mindset of like their cost. They probably pay $1.50 for that hot dog.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Oh, of course. Probably less than that.
Right.
Nigga. You right.
Right.
You right.
So it's like,
Right.
come on, man, you're not losing nothing. Chill. You,
The
you
thing
realistically,
is,
you got-
But hold
You
on,
had-
I want to bring
you
something
had an
up.
opportunity. You really had an opportunity to get some clout to your business. Now you looking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Right.
is the other thing too. I want us to go back and somebody after we do all this, we need to see her other videos because if I'm not mistaken, I've seen that woman before. And that girl is always disrespectful to anybody that comes up there to get food. I think that's their staple at that truck, is that they be disrespecting people at that truck when they come out.
No.
They be talking because there's a couple because I know it's a Mexican restaurant in California that do that too, called dumbass burritos or big ass burritos, some shit where they call you all kind of names and shit when you go in there.
No.
Yeah, that's like a
The gimmick is to be rude.
yeah. I think that I've seen that woman. Seen that girl before. I've seen that girl before talking crazy to people.
Well, they do say this ain't the first time that she made wild posts and shit like that. Like
I'm
that's kind of her thing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So I think that, like you said, LBC, I think this is just her saying that he didn't pay as an all-time high clout chase.
But let me tell you, for a couple of days, she probably made a lot of money and got the
Mhm.
clout she was looking for. Until this nigga posted his video, and now what? Now
She got it.
you look like
Right.
a fucking asshole, and now niggas probably don't want to mess with you. Like
Yep.
38
Exactly.
steps. You feel me, PG? No,
Yeah.
no, hold on. My nigga, now, baby. Hey,
This nigga funny as hell.
how we bring it back on the way back around from last week's show? You know what I mean?
Oh, this nigga funny as hell.
Thing is,
man.
like you said, it's a business. It's a way to handle and conduct your business. Even if you felt like he got away with a free hot dog. do you want to make your business look bad over a $10 hot dog? You know what I'm saying? If that's the thing, you could have been like, okay, well, if he ever come back, he ain't getting nothing from us. You know what I'm saying? Or you paying before you even order, whatever. But
Yep.
a business, first of all, you showing how you give all this celebrity, you your customer that's been standing in line for however long, you disrespect them to the fullest by calling, and then you don't even know who this man is. You calling him a whole different person.
I didn't like even though I ain't like to cut. Yeah, and I get it though they famous, but I ain't like that. That was rude. But to say all the
Right.
white people, I didn't like that shit.
That me neither. If I was one of them white people, or
Funny.
or even just there, I would have walked away because
Thank you,
first of
kid.
all, this shit is disrespectful. I'm not gonna pay nobody disrespect me, and I'm walking away. That's why I don't like Oprah. Man, I don't even eat hot dogs. But
It's got to be that. It's got to be good.
Yeah.
LBC. Because
I
they
like
stayed,
I like
and that was
they
fucked
did.
up. That was
They
fucked
even
up.
clapped for him. They was even clapping and pushing him to the front. It's like, dude. And then I would have left. Because if he that important, let him buy all the hot dogs. Because I'm not buying another one from you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I done seen other niggas do that type of shit. Real niggas pull up to the food truck and be like, bam, how much? Everybody, it's on me. I done seen Shaq do that. Shaq said, it's
Yeah.
on me. He said, buy everybody lunch. It's on
Right. And the dude from Eclipse or Eclipse, he might have has she not, acted up or something. But the thing is, you calling me a wrong name for one. If you that happy, I'ma leave because now I feel like I'm disrespecting Flavor Flav because you so happy to see him, you don't even know who the fuck I am. Let me go get Flav for you. And let him buy your hot dog. So, the
And I'm
whole
gonna be
thing is
honest.
me.
disrespectful.
She said,
I'm gonna just be honest, bro. I really just feel like this shit wasn't real. I don't even think bro. Nobody's mistaking Flavor Flav for nobody else, bro. Nobody's doing that. That's not happening, dog. Well then, okay,
I
so
think it
she
was
just. Oh, well then, I don't see no disrespect in it because he even was.
That's what I'm
laughing
saying.
though. Yeah, he
That's
was.
what I'm saying.
no, he wasn't.
She is famous for trying to disrespect. I believe this is her thing. She tries to disrespect. Yeah, like it gotta be because
I mean,
like Jay, but Jay just brought up a good fact. Ain't no way you could mistake Flavor Flav for anybody.
but see and to me, it's like that's her way of calling him an ugly ass nigga, basically.
Exactly, kid.
Motherfucker, you.
Exactly.
Right. And
But
that's the thing.
but hold up now, if we flaming people though, that it's not disrespectful to say somebody ugly. Like me and LBC might be going at, man, LBC, you ugly as fuck, nigga. Like that ain't
Just kicking it, yeah, just talking shit, yeah.
Just talking shit. So if that's her thing, then we can't say that it's even disrespectful. We just gotta be like, okay, was this a real situation? Did he steal the hot dog or did he not? If he didn't, then hey, we might be making this too big of a situation. We might be blowing this woman up more than anything.
But see, this is what LBC was saying. She got what she wanted out the deal, whether or not it was real or fake. Because I believe it was fake also. For like he said, that because she clout chased. She clout chased. She got it for that couple of days before he put that fucking post up and was like, boom, nah, babe.
At the end of the day.
There you go, right? Larry.
Never forget, kid, and this is back to what you were saying too. These people don't care if it's negative or positive because they believe any exposure is good exposure. They believe that now.
Right.
They really don't care. Like,
But that's because people don't hold them accountable. Because like I said, I'm not gonna pay nobody to disrespect me. If I'm coming here to buy something and I'm doing you a service, I'm giving you my money. But as soon as I walk in, you just come disrespectful. And then when I say that's not my name,
no money, though.
But he didn't know. But he didn't know that she didn't get paid. He thought it was his grandpaper.
I think I'm gonna go with what I thought when I first seen it. I think it was a whole play out skit thing.
It seemed like that.
Narrating a video that he made.
You know, my dog Jay probably driving. You skipping a little bit, my G.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh,
me again.
No.
was she was
There we go.
y'all got me now? Y'all hear me now?
Yep. Yeah, you good.
Yep.
All right. So I'm thinking maybe they talked about this prior to this even happening, type of thing. Because like realistically, like we know that celebrities don't really just pop up to spots that's full with people anyways. Like they do that.
Okay, but
They
hold on.
can. They
Let
can.
me ask this. My fault. Go ahead. My bad. My bad.
No, that's it. I was just saying they
Oh,
can.
well, let me ask this. How does those 2 days of Maddox looking like a goofball help him out here on tour? You feel me? What he get out of that?
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. But see, that's why I
What he get out
believe.
of looking like
Well, so he don't get nothing. But LBC, that's why I believe it was clout chasing on her part, not him. On her
Yeah.
part, I don't think he had nothing to do with it. He didn't even know he was being set up for this type of shit. That's why
Right.
he posted his video like, "Yo, they told me it was good for me. Like this bitch ain't finna pull this shit on me."
Yeah, and then what if she was thinking about, you know how some people, like how they did Rihanna and all them, oh, he stole the hot dog, they thinking maybe he gonna come back and just, kick her out some cash or whatever to make her shut up, you know?
That part
So
too.
he might be like, oh, yeah, this motherfucker stole this hot dog, blah, blah, blah. We looked out for him or whatever, he just walked off. Maybe she thought that she put him on blast. He'd be like, you know what? Oh, my bad. I thought they paid for it or whatever. And he just shoot her, a G or whatever.
That
So maybe
could
that's what
have.
she was looking for.
I can
But
see that too.
instead, he said, well, shit, nah. Y'all
A
Right.
trying to
G for a
clown me. I
hot
ain't give
dog is
y'all
kind of
nothing.
a G for a
I'm
hot
just
dog
saying,
is preposterous.
no,
That's
I'm
No,
just saying,
preposterous.
no,
just, no,
no,
I'm
Jay.
just saying, I ain't
But
saying
what she
that. I'm
said,
just saying,
was right.
nah,
Right.
I'm just saying, just to make it look like, okay, oh damn, I disrespected her. She feel like I disrespected. Let me just give her something to shut her up. That's
Because
all I'm
people
saying.
have
No,
celebrities have done shit like that. Went back and
Right,
just dropped some bread on people. Like, man, I ain't want them to have a bad taste in their mouth to feel like what I'm
right,
saying, disrespected them.
right,
So let me just go make it better. And they smooth like PR smooth out some shit. You know what I'm saying for the
right.
celebrity. So that's all she said. I get what she's
now
saying though. But that
my
Yeah,
could be
PR
an
gonna
angle.
have to are gonna have to do that without my knowledge. Because if I heard somebody tell me they got me, well, I ain't dropping off nothing, and I'm damn sure not giving you no
and I feel
cheat
that
code
too.
for no hot dog. Fuck that.
Hey, my
I
PR
feel
bet
that.
not. My
I
PR
feel
better
that.
know better. No way. No.
Hey, and any dollar that they spent, that shit coming out of their pay, not mine,
No,
for
for
sure.
sure. Like I said, I can understand the angle though because you never know what people. This met like we just said. He's supposed to be the Christian. He's supposed to be the, you know what I'm saying. So I don't think he was aware. I just don't think he was aware that she was gonna go to this extreme like with this shit.
All right.
Yeah,
Now we were just messing around with Glizzy. Never good with the Glizzy. Good on the Glizzy.
I'm
Everybody
definitely
good
good on the
Glizzy?
Glizzies. Of course.
listen.
We got Jay in here. It's good.
Look.
We're ready to get to the meat now, to the real meat.
Yeah. Put them glizzies down, bro. Put them glizzies down, bro.
Officially welcome those to the show and shit. So look, this the real thing though. I've been trying to get Kitten on for a minute. Remember we already talked about this. We talked about you Kitten here now. I wanted Kitten
Hey,
to be here.
hey, hold on. Hey, LBC, is your I don't know why I feel like I'm hearing your microphone like low as hell. Like you sound like you low right now.
Yeah, he just
It is. It is. So hold on,
Oh, okay.
real quick. Simple. Go to your sprocket down there and go to mic volume and unclick it from automatically adjust and turn that bitch all the way up on audio. Because I had to do the same thing. That's why when I came in, you said I was sounding low. I did the same thing. That's what I did.
Okay. Better?
Yeah,
That better?
Yep.
much better.
Okay. So, like I was saying though, I've been wanting to get Kitten on here for a minute, but I wanted to make sure it was the same day as PG. I want a kid in the PG be here on the same day. Y'all gonna understand why.
Uh-uh.
So, so let's talk about it, kid. How we want to set this up?
No, let her do her thing. You know how we get, we live and raw. Let her do her thing.
What we talking about?
The felons,
The military.
Okay.
military.
Uh, okay. See, my thing with that is,
Hold on, let me set it
however
up.
you,
Hold on, kid.
okay.
Okay, all right,
Let's
set it up.
the conversation up. So, it was a conversation being had on Facebook, and Kitten got into it. We don't gotta say who it was or nothing like that. But the conversation
Okay.
from an important person, a person with low status, was saying that, what was she saying, Kitten? That felons should
Be sent to war. That they wanted to pass a law to send fellas to war.
and if they get
And
out of if they go to war, come back, they're free or something, exonerated.
right, and they're free. They're free of all their crimes or whatever. And if they survive the war, and if they want to live wherever the war took place at, they should have free rights to become a citizen over there. And you know, me being a black mother, a black sister, you know, an aunt to black males, it's like that pissed me off because you know it's
Pause
more
real quick,
black
kid. Hold on. I
fellas.
want to make pause real quick, kid. I want them to feel that you're going too fast. Say that again.
Uh,
They won't.
okay. Well, like I said,
No,
I'm a
seriously, because
aunt.
it's where I'm saying they want people to be able to felons to go fight in the war if they survive.
Right, right. If
They're
they
free of their
survive, if yep,
crimes. Say it. Free to stay wherever they
they're
born at.
free. They say if the
Free
fellas want to,
citizenship.
I didn't hear what you said.
Free citizenship in that country that they fought for.
Right. Yep. If they don't want to be at want to live back in the United States and they fought in that other country, they should be able to live there if that's what they choose to do. So in my
Can y'all hear me?
opinion,
Yeah.
yeah, we can hear you.
But
Yes.
So in my
Hey, I
opinion,
don't know. I don't know if I might be having a connection issue, but everything that I heard was choppy as hell.
Can you hear? Is it choppy? Did you get it? Was that sounding choppy?
in the beginning you was, but he came back in clear.
Okay. Hopefully it's clear. Go ahead, Kitten. I'm sorry.
Hold up. Did Kid answer?
No, he was setting it up, but I'm about to respond to it just to say how I felt and what pissed me off so bad. Like I said, I'm a mother, a sister, and an aunt to black males, you know, black children. I got brothers, I got nephews, I have felons. My sons are felons. So for someone to say, you know, felons should go be sent to war, pissed me off. Because first of all, black people become felons. You can become a felon just by, you know, driving without, you know, license. You can become a felon by little things, you know, the things that white kids will get, you know, a slap on the wrist, like don't do it again. Black people is a felon. So for you to say send all felons to war, that shit pissed me off because first of all, don't send my kids to war, send yours. Because the person who said it, their son and grandson are felons as well. You know what I'm saying? Then to say that she did a survey and asked people and they volunteered to say they going to war, who gonna go to war? You know what I'm saying? Who wanna risk their life to go fight in a country they don't even know nothing about? I think that's bullshit. And for people that go along with that, if they pass that into law, that means, in my opinion, this is my opinion, If they pass that into a law, that means as soon as you get a felony, they send your ass to war. You know, are they gonna hold you in prison until there is a war? Because to them, to me, in my opinion, they're saying because you're a felon, your life means nothing. You're just what is it? You're the I'm in a flare up right now. I can't get my words out. Well, disposable, basically. You know, you're a felon, you don't mean anything. You're not productive part of society because you're a felon. What makes you a felony is you committed a felony. But once you served your time, that's where you become a felon. So if you served your time, you are a free man. So to ship you off to war because you have a felony, that shit is despicable to me. And I'm still pissed off. I get pissed off every time I talk about it because what makes you better than me to say because I committed a crime at whatever age in my life that now my life is worthless? You're gonna send me to go fight a battle that I might not even be trained for in a place I have no business being in? Come on, man. That shit piss me off.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
let PG go. I'm gonna let PG go
Uh-uh.
because he's the military guy. But I'm just gonna say this: the military, in no way, shape, or form, should be a punishment. It's not a punishment.
Absolutely.
It's supposed to be you volunteer to go. You want to be there. It should never be a punishment. Go ahead, PG.
Man, listen. I'm so elated that she brung this side and this view to this discussion because this is the point that I was trying to make when I was saying the statement that I was saying from my point of view, as far as somebody that has been through the training, that has actually volunteered to go and to do military service. It's something that you volunteer and you go for. You have to have a mindset for it. Somebody
Right.
that's a felony that they don't want to if you get them to do this, they're only doing it to be free. They're not doing it for the country. They're not doing it because this is what they wanted to do. So therefore, their mindset is not really going to be on what you want. And first of all, how are you going to train these people? You're not going to see. How
Right.
are you going to send them through the training? They're not even going to make it through the training. They're going to
Right.
get kicked out of the training because of how they are already conditioned. Period. They're not
Mm-hmm.
going to make it through the training because they haven't given that. They haven't said, "Hey, I accept that. Hey, y'all get ready to train me for some shit. Everything that's coming, this is what's coming to me. This is what I signed up for. I gotta take it. Boom, and I'm gonna be better for it when I come through it." They haven't took that oath. They haven't took that mentality towards that and saying this is what I want. You basically, like she just said, telling me that my children or whoever that is a felon or that you want to send, you want to basically empty the prisons. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go
Mm-hmm.
another step
Mm-hmm.
forward. I'm gonna go another step forward as to why. And I'm glad you said this, kid. Let's go. We cooking. Now, they want to empty the fucking prison so they can fill them back up and make
Absolutely.
more money off of this shit. Because if they send these niggas to war and they're not trained, what is going to happen? They're going to
They gonna
die.
die. Mm-hmm.
These are suicide missions that they're trying to send these people on.
Absolutely.
There's no
Absolutely.
way that this
Absolutely.
whoever thought about this never even took the inkling to go in depth about what this really was. Like they just brunk some shit and say, "Oh, that sounds good, cool, yeah, yeah." No, it's not cool.
Right.
It's
And
not.
like you said, it's suicide because we're saying training just because we're human and we're expecting and hoping and praying for training. But who's to say they're gonna train them? They're gonna put them in like how Trump had the little alligator Alcatraz. They might take them fellas in the middle of the night on a bus, send them somewhere, no training, give them some guns, go out there and shoot somebody who don't look like you. You know what I'm saying? Or who ain't from the United States.
He gonna put them through the same training they put ICE through.
Listen.
Now check this out. I'm gonna let Jay go, but let me say this real quick though, I'm only speaking. PG, correct me if I'm wrong. When you in a troop like that, you a unit. You build camaraderie. You build relationship. Now you got these people that want to be here. They came here. They came to serve their country, and then you got such and such over here, felon guy They don't want to. That's not. You feel me? Them shits ain't gonna mesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
It's not gonna mix. It's not gonna mix.
It ain't gonna be no team
Right.
there. It ain't gonna be no cohesion with them type of niggas
Right.
on the team. I hate to say it like that. Them type
Let-
Mm-hmm.
So let me be.
They want to go
so
home.
right before Jay go, just to what you said, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be brutally now. This is real game, no give me. When those people get released into those troops, those soldiers are already gonna know that these are dispensables.
Mm-hmm.
Send them out
Yep.
to do what you don't want to do.
front line.
Absolutely. That's
These
what
are
they gonna do.
lines. They're
Yep.
going to formulate this so that happens. So, all right, Jay, my bad.
Mhm.
Oh no, you good? Cause it was obviously my connection. I had a bad connection, so I wasn't hearing nothing nobody was saying. I caught the very tail end. But let me just maybe I can gist it real quick. I'm understanding that. So from what I'm understanding, y'all saying that there's a new thing that's going on where felons are being sent to war, and if they make it, they get to live life with no bad criminal history.
They're trying to make it.
And if
They
they
tried,
don't,
It's a
right.
proposal. A proposal.
It's
oh,
proposed.
okay.
It's a
It's
proposal.
in a bill, so we got to vote on it.
So I'll say this is what I think. I think I can see the good and I see the bad in it. The good in it I see is because there are some felons that would like a second chance at life and would like to be able to, shed that old past maybe and come to a new light. Maybe they don't make it. Who knows? I'm not saying they'll make it, but there are some felons. I can speak and say there are some felons that do want to have a better lifestyle and would like to have that opportunity. But then, like you said, PG, I can't see it going bad where those are the crash dummies.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They're not going to be put in good positions. They're
I
not
would-
going to be put in good positions.
I would think that it's got to be some prerequisite. I would think that there has to be some prerequisite to it, something like anything that's going on with prison. Just to get a job in prison, you actually have to get your custody level down to a certain level. You got to have good behavior for a certain period of time. So I would assume that they wouldn't just let any felon go and have this opportunity. So I think it would benefit to have the certain felons do it, and we don't discriminate them to say, hey, yeah, they're dispensable like that.
So
Yeah.
if that in a perfect world though, Jay, that would be cool. But my point is that I don't think that they even gonna be set up like that. Like I don't think they're gonna be put in good position because the military. We always gotta remember that the military is strategic. So this is a strategic move. So no matter whether those people, so they can be tricked into thinking that they're gonna be free. Or that they might be free when they get through this, but they could be put in a position when they get over there that there is no freedom in sight.
Right. And then when they're over there, there's fellas. Who's gonna come back and get them when the war is over?
Exactly.
How many Americans is still over there fighting the war they had
Well, I
nothing to
thought
do
they
with?
wasn't. I thought after they completed the mission with no bad degradations, that they would be not felons no more.
Well, see, the big key word there is the
They
if,
wouldn't have to go back to jail.
right? And it's an if.
Yeah, I mean, if they not dead, if they didn't die, then they should be good. Everybody should be treated as equals. If you getting back on this helicopter to go back to the States, we brothers now. We all brothers. We all went through the same shit anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be speaking in a perfect. I might be speaking in a hypothetical perfect world, but I mean, realistically, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't give a damn if you was, because we gotta accept the fact that we live beside criminals every day anyway, and you don't know that all the time. So if you go to
That's
war
true.
and I'm getting on that chopper and we just went through IEDs, we had bullets whizzing through our heads and everything, bro, I'm not about to look at you and be like, oh no, that's that nigga that he had a 15 bid for murder. Or no, that nigga right there, he was beating his wife. I'm not about to look at them like that, like, nah, nigga, we brothers, we went through this shit together. We went through the trenches together.
Hey,
Yeah.
In a perfect scenario, Jay. In a perfect scenario, I just know from experience that the military is more calculated than that. I believe it's a setup. It's almost
It
like
definitely is a
Yes.
setup.
it's a setup.
Well, I'll
It's
give you that. So I'm giving you that. I'm not negating that, right? I'm giving you that for sure. Like, yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, I'm still I
you
think I
got hope
just
for niggas to make it. Basically, what you
look.
saying.
No, it ain't even that. It's just like this, PG. Let's say because you've been in the military. Let's say, and I've been a felon. So let's say in our circumstances, right? Let's say we go to war, bro. If I come back with you on that chopper, we served a purpose together. We did everything together. You wouldn't even really look at me. I don't think you would even look at me for my felon past. You would only look at me as what you know of me in that moment and from moving forward.
Okay, so look, I'm glad you say that. Case in point, this is my training. Before we go, you already my brother, because we getting ready to go into this together. So we gotta have the same mindset. That's how the military trains us. So that's what, just like LBC was saying, like those troops, when people enter those troops that are not a part of those troops, that are not a part of those groups. So and let's just,
They ain't gonna have it.
they're not, so, and it's gonna be, so hold on. So yeah, so LBC, some people will have my mindset. Hey, we here together, we gonna make it through this. I got your back. Other people, because let's not forget, even though we are a troop, even though we are a unit, even though we are a military, there's a lot of racism in that motherfucker. There's a lot of
Absolutely.
sexism in that motherfucker. There's a lot of classism in that motherfucker. There's a lot of, another point that people don't understand, there's a lot of rankism in that motherfucker, bro.
Oh yeah.
So this is the thing that I'm saying that we combat against. As so, even in the military, in those troops, there are cliques in those troops. So there, like Jay saying, there might be a clique that take to a motherfucking felon and say, "Hey, come on, bro, we gonna get you, we got you together." But there are gonna be some that's gonna say, "Hey, put these motherfuckers over here." But the bad
You know what
thing
I
about the bad thing about it is, hold on real quick, Jay. The bad thing about it is those people that are going to be like, let's put these motherfuckers over here, are the higher ranked people. And that's the sad thing
I
about it.
instantly think of the movie Glory right now. Whenever we talk about this, in the movie Glory, remember what was it, the 56th infantry? They treated them like shit. They set them on the front line.
Yep.
Okay, so
Right.
I think in this situation we gonna call them, because we know we use the alphanumeric system now. So I think we gonna be, this is the Jacks. These are the Jackals right here. The Jackals is a unit, and the unit Jackal is specifically only for the felons. I think they'll keep that unit together. So yeah, like I said, to your point,
Okay.
I think that is true. I do think that they gonna send them off on some dummy missions for sure. Like they might send them across the field of IEDs to map out where the IEDs is. They might do that shit.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. That's my
hey,
point.
But when they make it together, you can't. This is the thing. So, when they make it together, they come back. Don't go back on your word and start treating these motherfuckers like shit, like Jay said.
Man.
Don't go saying, "Oh, this the nigga that had this before that." No, think about what he just led you out of. Think about what they just
But and that's the
together.
thing too. When they come back from fighting this war and they decide they want to come back home and not be, deported over there, are they going to be treated as war heroes, or are they just going to be some motherfuckers back from war, standing on the corner like the rest of the vets, missing arms, missing legs, homeless, and all that? Are they just going to be some, okay, yeah, free fellas? You know what I'm saying?
them niggas gonna get them niggas gonna get the violet heart. They don't get the purple heart. They get the violet heart.
The violent.
Right.
Hey, but see, kitten, though, we had a conversation about that too. And a lot of times I don't want people to get things misconstrued, like the VA or the government don't help. Like, we fighting with this like administration that's in now, but historically, if you want the help from the VA, you can get it.
Right.
If you're standing out on the corner, it's because it's something that you don't want to do to get your correct housing, or you don't want to do to get the vouchers that they give you. Don't want to go through the programs because they got programs for a lot of things. And so this is where, when a lot of times, like, I see people and I see the vets with the signs, I won't get, you know who I get a sign? I get money to? The nigga that got the sign say, I just need weed.
Right.
Or
I
the
say
other
so. I need to get drunk.
I give that nigga money because that nigga being truthful. Because I know
Right.
for a fact that a lot of these vets don't want to give up the alcohol or give up the substance to go into the programs to get the fare and the housing and the vouchers that you need, because there's so many programs for veterans to have, but there's things that they don't want to give up, and you can't blame them because they have, like, disabilities. They have things,
PTSD, you know?
they dealing with shit. So sometimes you can't blame them, but at the same time, like, if you really
I'm
want the help, you will do what it takes. If you really want the help, if you dead ass homeless and your ass is out, really ass out. Shout out that nigga Des. I'm filming that movie right now. We filming that shit right now. Assed Out, coming soon. Man, if you really assed out, I had to do a little shameless plug.
right. Go ahead.
But if you really assed out, there's some shit you can do. You just got to give up the drugs. You got to give up the alcohol. You got to give up. Then that's really the main two: drugs and alcohol. If you can give that up, you can stay in. They got a place for you. But a lot of vets, they don't want. They can't do it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, the whole thing is just shady to me. And then black people piss me off a lot, even though I'm black and I love my black people. But the thing is, we don't vote enough. We won't get out and vote. And then there ain't many of us that can vote because we're felons. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing that pissed me off most with my black people is nobody wants to do jury duty. And they will break their neck so they don't have to appear on jury duty. But then they'll go around and say, well, dang, they gave Pee-wee 35 years for hit and run or whatever. And then they're like, that was so unfair, but how can you get a fair trial if none of us show up? You know? And I tell people that all the time.
You're right.
Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
Okay, so the thing is, though, because, and he made me feel bad, because I'm a person that got out of jury duty. Let me tell you why, though. I really wanted to do it, but I couldn't afford to miss work and get that whatever
right
they put my salary. Now, I needed 100% in mine.
Right.
I was going to say they give you some money. They just don't give you 100%. They give you some.
They don't, and then they don't. They don't pay you until after 10 days.
Yeah, to after 10 days. And if your trial go 5 or 6, you don't get paid.
And I think that maybe that might be part of the reason why black people don't go, because black people really need to not miss work, because that's what it was for me.
I feel that, but you can't get fired because that's still community service. You have that right.
My job was
your job. They can't fire you for that. And like with me, I got picked one time to go, and then but the prosecutor and the judge was the same judge and prosecutor that my son was going against or whatever, right? So I had to, tell him I couldn't do it. And then, but I was so upset because out of 30 people that showed up, it was only 2 blacks anyway. And then the one black, he was pissed off, mad, talking about how much he didn't want to do it, this and that. Then I got picked, and when I couldn't do it, they called the other one that was mad. You know what I'm saying? So I knew the little dude didn't really have a fighting chance anyway. But the thing is about us, we always talking about we want to change this, change that, but we're not doing nothing to really make a change. You know what I'm saying? And we not voting these people out. We're not coming on the stand and getting into them jury rooms to tell them, oh, just because he said he don't know his real name don't mean he's lying, because black people don't know everybody's real name. Look at me. People been calling me kitten for 55 years. Only if you know my real name is because you related to me or you went to school, went to elementary. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to court and say, well, all I know is Pee-wee or, whoever, Pee-wee, Bo, or whatever, That's all I know. That's all I've been knowing my whole life. White people go, oh, he lying, but black people know, oh no, that shit. That's his name. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't
But
know his
a lot
name.
of us, you know what I'm saying? I just know him from the hood. He Pee Wee, you know
Right.
Pee
I
Wee,
know
you
this
know?
nigga from the hood. I never sat in no classroom with this nigga.
Exactly.
What the? That's the only reason why
So
I would even know somebody's real name if I sat in a classroom with him.
there you go.
Like that's it, and I might not even remember that.
So many
Right.
people have been telling me for 20-something years and they don't know what the hell my name is. They just know my name is LBC. And sometimes they think my
Right.
name is shit. Sometimes they
Right.
think
Hey,
you know what I mean?
and I
Right.
only know your name because you family, nigga.
Right.
Cause I've been knowing you since knee high, nigga. That's it.
It got to go a long way.
And see, and that's the thing, because black people have a whole different, vocabulary that we know, and things like that. So we can explain that while we're in a jury room, like, nah, that he might be telling the truth. All it takes is reasonable doubt. One person may save a life. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't show up, shit, the motherfucker he got to deal with what they give him.
That's
You
true.
can't sit around and complain about it because he ain't show up
Yeah, I really don't
every
like.
time.
I really don't like the complainers, and the same people that do these posts and complain about a lot of shit, and then the same people, they be the same ones that be like, I ain't voting. Fuck that. It don't matter. No, you got me fucked up. I'm at the polls every
Man,
motherfucking time. I was at the polls like a
right.
couple months ago for the midterms. You got me fucked up. I'm voting
And
for
that's
every
the
fucking
thing.
thing
People
because that's
don't
what
vote for
matters.
them.
Hey,
That's
No, them
that's
exactly
why
what
I
matters.
say
motherfuckers matter.
anytime I
Them
hear
motherfuckers matter.
anytime I hear somebody complain, if I my first question is, did you vote? If you ain't vote, I
Right.
don't even give
Right.
a fuck what you talking about.
Thank you.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
irrelevant.
So let me say this
Cause
though.
you
Once again, I'm tied to the last show. It's all about the culture. We gotta change the culture.
Hmm.
We
And
do.
Right.
we gotta change and start with the music.
What we
All
say,
right.
what we say last show, LBC, destruct and rebuild.
Start with the music. The culture is the
Hmm.
is the culture. Imagine this. Imagine this. Just imagine this for a second. Everybody close their eyes and imagine if instead of we have music about and I ain't talking no shit. I'm just saying, close your eyes and imagine. Instead of having songs about scammers and jacking, we had songs about going out to vote. Motherfuckers might
Right.
actually go out to vote if they made songs that made vote sound cool. Motherfuckers
Right.
might actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta change the culture.
I'm gonna
Start
be
with
honest with you though.
Definitely.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, LB.
what we take in.
So I feel you on that, right?
Yeah.
But I look at it like this. Motherfuckers complain about everything that the ancestors went through, but why don't you take into account what the ancestors went through to get you the right to vote?
Man.
Oh my
Thank,
God.
thank
Clip
you
that
for
shit.
saying that.
Hey, clip
Thank you
that
for
shit.
saying that. Man.
Good
I
Lord.
just got into it with some little
Hey,
young girl.
go ahead.
Go ahead. I got into
No,
it with some young girl that she was talking about. Some lady said something to her. She was like, "Oh, you got me fucked up. I'm not my ancestors. We not our ancestors." And that offended me so badly because, man, you damn sure right you're not our ancestors because they wouldn't have reacted like that. You know what I'm saying? People now think power is from always wanting to fight. But you know how strong you got to be there, sit there and let somebody spit on you and hit you just to make a movement for somebody just coming behind you. That's strength right there. Anybody can get mad and punch somebody in the mouth, they end up in jail, ain't got no money to get out. But to sit there and make a difference for somebody else, that's where all the power is at. I hate when people say we're not our ancestors. You know what our ancestors went through just so we can sit here today and talk about this shit? So we can go and do what the fuck we want to do and think we don't have to pay no cost for it? They did that, not us. Shit, they probably mad at us like we did all this shit for y'all to turn around and do the same shit we come from. That
man,
shit piss me off when people say that.
I love my ancestors. I hold all of them high.
Man,
Fuck around. You're not finna do that shit like that. Yeah, can you?
I still refuse to sit in the back of the bus. I ain't rode a bus since 2001, but I still refuse to sit in the back because, like, fuck that. No, he fought to come to the front. I'm getting in the front every time I feel like getting on the bus.
See, I'm right behind the driver, goddamn.
Right, right, right.
Motherfucker.
Hey,
Absolutely.
bet right there. On, nigga. I'm trying right there beside him.
Hey,
Nah.
hey, but I told somebody this the other day, being funny. I said, hey man, I ain't gonna hold you. The back, the biggest seat.
It do. It do. It
You're
do.
most comfortable in the back. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
He say the ancestors fought for so ancestors fought for somebody got to sit in the back, and so we can vote. And I don't want some of you niggas to vote or in the front.
I'm fucking weak. That nigga said I don't want some of these niggas to vote or sit in the front.
I've said it before. I don't want everybody to vote. I don't want everybody to vote. Listen, if you don't know what's going on, you don't never watch the news, you don't pick up a book, go ahead and sit it out. We good.
Go vote. They give you those little cards that tell you like who's Democratic, who's Republican, and all this. I think before the voting happened, they should give us not only those cards, but everybody who's running, we should get cards with everything they stand for, their background history, have they ever been locked up, all kind of stuff, so
Policies,
we know. You know what I'm saying? Right. You could.
the policies that they endorse.
You know what?
Right. Don't just give me a card. Go ahead, Larry. I ain't hear you.
I agree with half of that.
Oh,
They say put their policies on the card. Don't tell me they party. Keep that shit on.
right.
Oh,
Right.
that's cold. That's
Right.
cold game right there.
Right.
Keep that
That's
shit on.
cold game
Yep.
right there.
That's good too. I see, but they push it so quick, close to the election. You don't know what the hell they said, but all you know, like you said, there is, if they're Republican or Democrat. Then you try to listen for a name that you know. It's like, well, shit. What the hell did they do? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if your vote didn't count, they wouldn't try to fight you for voting. But
Hey, we
black
might need to
people just
speak.
don't do
We
shit.
might need to give a little education and speak that
Nah,
name
niggas
so people
care,
don't
kid.
vote for
Some
that
niggas
name.
don't care about
Right.
what's
Right.
going on until it
Yeah,
affects them.
true.
Until they
That's the
when it
thing.
But then it's too late. When it affects them, it's too late.
There
The
you go.
effect, the
Yeah,
effect is too late.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
And look at us now with Trump. He said everybody was shocked about what he's doing. He said he was going to do everything he's doing. You just,
Okay.
the white people, they just mad because now it affects you more than it's affecting us because shit, we always got it out the mud. Now y'all worried because now it's more white people. Well, I ain't gonna say more, but just as many white people in the projects and on welfare and all that it is black people and the Mexicans. But now that y'all feel like, oh shit, he about to cut off the food stamps. Oh, he gonna kick us off of Section 8, AMHA. Y'all, the white people scared now. Shit, we know how to work. We know how to work the system. It ain't never worked for us. But now now they're getting mad about Trump. The motherfucker, when y'all thought it was just about us, oh, vote on me, and yeah, let's vote on me. And now y'all see that shit slapping you in your face, now everybody mad.
Yeah, they
But
thought
that's
that
just like with
shit.
black people. They don't give a fuck either.
They
All
thought
these
that
little
scared the fuck.
murderers, right.
I agree with you,
Yes.
LBC. I don't think everybody should be voting. I could give you a hot take if you want it, but
I want hell
I
yeah.
don't think everybody.
I'll do that.
I don't think.
There's always Jay to keep people mad. Say that
This
shit.
I
nigga
don't
said get
think.
people mad.
I mean, so
Say that shit.
look, it's people that vote. It's people that vote, but they not voting on. They not voting on anything that affects them. Like Peachy just said. Um, I'll give you an example. Kitten can vote, but Kitten can't be drafted into the war.
Right.
So I don't think a lot of times the people that have so much into the mix, they don't have so much to really think about what they vote. They vote with their feelings. They voting with not knowledge. They're not thinking about what is this actually affecting. What is these people actually going for? And voting for Democrats, and Democrats have been some of our biggest problems for real, and we don't really pay attention to that because we vote in with our emotions instead of voting with knowledge.
Or just to insert, there's nobody else to vote for.
Well,
So you voting basically for.
I think there are other people to vote for, but we just don't look at them because it's like you got the independent parties. I think there's 5 people that run it at the same time until they drop it down to 2 people.
Yep, and you right.
To be able to vote. You don't have any skin in the game. You're voting on hopes and dreams at that point. Like you don't have women.
Well,
No, get out.
Here you go.
Single. Yeah, clip all this shit. Women, no votes. Single parents, no votes. Renters,
women, no
renters, no votes.
Oh Lord.
Hey, we only need people that got skin in the game, man.
Right there. Hey,
dude. So
Hey,
go ahead, Larry.
hold on. PG.
Y'all wanted the hot take. I gave it to you.
Been gone for a couple of weeks.
you say what?
Welcome Republican Jay back to the show. He's been gone for a couple of weeks, but my guy is back. It's nice.
Republican
Let's
Jay.
go. The red take the
Well, I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
Don't.
Just for the simple fact of, I know in certain households that the views are divided. You know what I'm saying? So I know that wouldn't work. I'm not gonna say just cause. So everybody. So
Put it back to where it was.
If we let that happen, we know. I don't even. Y'all gotta look up the stats. Don't get me quoting some wrong shit. But I know the percentage of white homeowners and wealthy homeowners and the people that are fighting for the lower class, like the lower class would not be counted because most of them people renting. And let's not forget, a lot of people that have money that are wealthy, they rent also. Like they rent and lease. Like a lot of times they don't buy because they're too busy moving around. So they lease here, they lease there. I have a cousin that she owns one property. She sold it because she's moving so much. And she's just a traveling nurse. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, I just can't do it. She's like, I just can't own. I got to lease every time I go because my job demands it. She's making so much money doing that it's like, why even have to worry about that? So then she wouldn't get a vote. Like I just everybody has everybody has to vote. Everybody has to vote.
I'm gonna give you a stipulation to that, PG. Let me give you one stipulation to that. One. If you don't own, you have to have a minimum threshold of income.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna fucking say that.
I knew it was coming too.
You gotta think about it though, PG. Let's think about it, PG. As low income, and I'm not throwing shots or jabs at nobody, but this is just being real. as low income, I don't think that the low income people take the time to educate themselves on politics enough to even have a voice to say we think this is the way. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have a voice. We could have something for them, but I don't believe that lower income people typically takes the time to learn about politics, because these are the typical people that we talk about that don't even vote for it. If you go to the middle class is typically homeowners or somebody that has that you should say, okay, they have a voice. They have some idea of politics.
We got one.
So
We got that-
so
we got-
news
we got
news
this shit that goes-
news flash, Jay.
Go ahead, Dean. We got one.
Okay, so yeah, because he just pissed me all the way off, and I'm just gonna say it
Hey,
because
LBC, I got me one. LBC, you hear me? I got me one, baby.
you got one. You definitely do. Because first of all, I'm a woman, and I feel like I should have the same rights because I do own my home. I work every day. I take care of a lot
So,
of
kid, that
things.
wouldn't apply to you. That wouldn't apply to you, kid.
I mean, but I'm not. I know, but I'm a woman though. You said women is out of there.
No. But women, hold up, kid. Because sometimes there are some certain circumstances where the woman is the head of household, so the woman would
Absolutely.
vote, not the man.
That's what
It's
I was
not
about to
always
say.
it's not just to be a woman. It's just most women are not in that position, though. Most women
But
aren't in that position.
the thing is though, just to say somebody shouldn't vote because they're not homeowners or they're renting or because their status is low or because they don't have that income level or whatever. I think that's just wrong, because if you
What
feel
would they be voting for, kid?
for change, everybody
But
vote for a change, right?
what change are they looking for if they haven't opted into life, really? They haven't opted into, like, the change that happens is not even affecting them for real.
They could if we vote the
But it's
right
not,
people
though.
in. I
But it's
mean, right
not,
now
though.
it's not. Right now it's not. That's why you vote to make a change. It might not happen right now. It might not even happen in this lifetime. But you can't just exclude people because of their lifestyles. Some people might not be able to get the higher paying job because they are fellas, which stops them from voting. Some people, might have had a job and got a disability. Now they lost their income.
Hey,
So now
I
they,
don't,
you know
I
what I'm
don't,
saying? I think
I
people
don't
just
want to
need to be
I don't want
better.
to disinclude. Hey, I don't want to disinclude anybody, but I also don't want to be disingenuous. So
I
the
mean,
people that
but
you
you
just spoke,
did.
hold up, wait, but
You,
no, I'm not. No, I did not. So I'm not going to be disingenuous in saying that, okay, well, a person that could have had a high paying job but didn't get a high paying job because they failed their midterm exam in college. Well, God, like, come on, let's not play that game,
I'm,
kid. Because if they
I'm
was going
just
to get a
saying
high
that's
paying
what
job, they still was going to get a high paying job regardless. It wasn't about the
they
exam.
will. But
If they didn't get the high paying job, so they didn't want to vote because they was low income, they wasn't going to vote anyway because they didn't want to vote. That's just what it is.
there is a lot of people who could go out and vote that don't vote. Now you're right with that. But just to exclude people for everything that you said, I just don't agree with it.
But
I don't agree with it.
what reason or what benefit do they serve to vote for something that they have no knowledge of or have no participation in? It's like how can do we think that do you watch sports, kid?
I only watch football.
Okay. Do you think that as a fan we have the knowledge to say who is the MVP of the NFL every year, or whatever the honors or awards is given out at the end of the year?
I mean, you can watch people's performance and their numbers, and they can probably tell you who's going to be the MVP, or you can vote
But
on
if you
it.
don't participate,
Thank you,
though, so you're not watching the games, you just know about football. Should you
I
be
do
able to
watch the
vote on the
game.
MVP? No, I didn't say you.
Oh,
No, it's not.
okay. Yeah,
Should you,
I get
as a
what you're
person,
saying. If you
right, as
don't
a
watch, I
person
get
that,
it.
right, I don't watch football
Okay,
at
I
all,
get it.
but I know it's time to vote for the MVP, so I'm going to go vote for who I think should be MVP. Should my vote even count?
Hell no.
It shouldn't, but you should still have the right to vote, though.
That's the point that I'm making. A person person that doesn't take the time to learn about politics like we just spoke about, or the person that doesn't put themselves in a position to make the best judgment for our country, why would you want them to have any voting rights on what we're trying to accomplish in our world, in our situation?
Okay. So let me pause that. I hear you. But who's to say that just because you are low income, you don't know about politics, or you don't know what's good for your what your situation in your community? Who's to say that you don't know that just because you're low income?
Because of where you, that's what I was going to say.
I would say the reason. Okay, so the reason I would say that we can use the general knowledge of saying you might be one of those people that don't know was because you didn't get the opportunity to put yourself in a position to be able to vote. See, it's not just a one clear-cut way for you to say you're a voter. It's just you have to make these certain prerequisites in order to vote. Like, I can say I don't watch football. I don't watch football. Wait, just to clear up, just to end my plane. If I don't watch football and I say Josh Allen should be the MVP, I could be right. I could be right. But
Don't vote for MVP for the NFL.
that's exactly the reason why. If you don't opt into United States policies, you shouldn't contribute to United States policies.
But back to my point though, who's to say that you don't know about who to vote for or not? Like, you can't say that on the end. You can't say just because you don't make $60,000 a year, you don't know who to vote for. You can't say that.
Hold up. So
because
if you don't make $60,000 a year, though, do you or let's do this. What's the reason why you're not making $60,000 a year? Because that's the average.
We all see what Jay is doing.
Yeah. But see, I'm
taking us back to the
What you say?
days
Oh,
of
okay.
grandfather in vote. Jay is taking us back to pre-Civil War.
Thank you.
Absolutely right. He definitely is.
I'm so glad you said
Definitely
that shit,
is.
my nigga. I'm so glad you said that shit.
Now,
You know, so
Jim Crow, straight segregation, like
exactly right.
slavery.
Right.
I want to
Right.
Say this.
Just
I'm
like
gonna say
the
this.
agenda. Just
I'ma
like
say
the
this.
agenda. It sounds familiar.
I don't think it's that serious. I don't think it's that in depth.
It is.
I just believe that it's more of a if you know, you know type of thing. I don't think that I'm trying to say go back to civil rights. I'm saying that at the end of the day, we cannot say that it's cool for people that don't know what the fuck is going on in the world every day and they're only voting based off of what they think instead of what they know is the best policy for us to have better future.
Okay,
Like
but Jay,
I don't see it.
But Jay, you have to say that. But you can't say just because
Please
you
get
don't
him.
make enough money.
But those are
you
people.
don't do,
But those are the
because
people.
Right.
With the, okay,
because
so who commits the most crime though? PG, low income. Those are the ones that's committing the crime.
No sir. No sir.
Oh, Lord
Yes,
Jesus.
sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to meet you in person.
I'm gonna tell you
Low
something, Jay.
income.
Jay, let me just say.
We gonna sell some drugs. We gonna rob somebody.
Let me say one statement, Jay. The biggest crimes
Welcome to the show.
are the biggest
Right.
crimes. The biggest crimes are committed by big corporations who don't get caught.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're 100% right.
Right.
But you see what you did though, PG? You changed my word. You said the biggest crime. I said the most crime is coming from the low income.
Most
Not
is in
saying that.
volume.
Not
Most
saying
is in volume.
most is in
Most
volume. And you said the biggest, which is the most impactful crimes. So when I think about it like this, I think about it like this, right?
So what hurts the worst?
Not saying that high earners don't commit crimes. High earners do commit crimes. Middle class people commit crimes. However, the lower class is where you're gonna see the most debauchery at. Let's look at homeless people.
Basically,
What do homeless people do? They're stealing. They're stealing every day. They're on drugs every day. They are doing crazy shit out here that we just don't even pay attention to.
that's because they're in our. That's because they're in our area. We see them.
Blind. If we don't see that, we blind.
Right, but I'm just saying, other people smoke dope and do all that too. The rich people do too. But you see the more crime because
I didn't disclude anybody. I said that high earners do bad, middle people do bad, and lower people do bad. However, the majority, if you go to the prison and you go do a poll on what was their earning level before they went to prison,
I'm saying,
I guarantee you most of them is under middle class. Majority of them
right,
is under middle class.
because
Hold on.
but because the black people get charged. Black people get charged more than the white.
No, we're not doing black and white kidding. No.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to bring race into the conversation. I don't want to bring.
I mean, but you said that's mostly what it is, though. When you talk about committing the crimes and all that, and you go to the prisons,
it's more white people that's lower income than there is black people. That's a fact. That's why there's more white people on welfare than there is black. That's a fact.
that is true. But I'm saying when you say commit crimes, black people get charged with more crimes than the white people. They might commit the same crimes, but a white person might get sent home or locked up in prison because he's drunk and go home, not in prison, but in jail and go home.
And white people typically
don't do the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the low income white people.
No, I don't agree with that.
No, we don't.
White people and black people commit the same crime.
I'm just saying, think about this. I'm just saying.
When you say, okay, if you say, if we say that some kid was getting R-worded by their dad, we typically put that on a skin color. We say, oh, that must have been a white person. We don't.
Right.
I'm not saying that it's 100% correct. But majority of the crime, like if you say, okay, who was a school shooter? We attribute that to a certain type of person. A driver, we attribute that to a certain type of person. These crimes are not, they're similar, but they're not the same. School shooting is completely different than a drive-by.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like with the drugs and all that kind of stuff. Right?
We don't do the same drugs. We don't do the same drugs.
I'm just saying. Right, black people on fentanyl pills and all that too. But my point is, like I'm just
they on perks and weed.
That's what I just said, and pills, and they sell fentanyl. But my thing is, when black people was on crack, they got arrested. The white people and these Puerto Ricans live next door, they on fentanyl. When they overdose, they get help. They don't get arrested. This man OD'd 3 times in front of my house. They came and hit him with that little Narcan. I'm like, y'all not gonna arrest him? They're like, no. They asked him if he wanted help. He said he refused help. They left him alone. He OD'd again an hour later. I'm just saying, but black people, when they was out here, why?
A lot of the white folks that's strung out on fentanyl, it's a lot of times it came from the from prescriptions. So a lot of times they don't distribute it the same way as how black people got. Now I'm not saying that you're wrong for that. I'm not saying that that's wrong or right. I do agree that it's not a right look at that. I do understand that is a way. That is a way to look at this. They're trying to help them because they got addicted to a drug that was given to them by Big Pharma. They're not. You can't fix that. You can't say that it's right for sure, but it is the thing.
Drug addiction is drug addiction. If somebody over here addicted to crack, you don't think they need help too? They gonna find help in jail.
They give Narcan to anybody that's out there on the street. So they're trying to.
Yeah, I'm just saying though.
It's not a white thing at this point.
I'm just saying. The crack thing, they went to jail. Up here with the fentanyl, they don't. They get help. So if they want
Yeah, that was
refuse
in the
help,
80s.
they go in their
That was
house.
when that was in the 80s when that agenda was being pushed. That agenda is been pulled back now. That's why the decriminalization on drugs have been lessened so much.
Okay,
One of the comedians,
I'm just
one of
saying.
the comedians, one of the comedians, I think it was Chris Rock, said when black people was on drugs, they said just say no.
Right.
Just
That was their help.
no.
That was their help.
Not, what, just say no.
LBC, you went low. You low again. I
Just
can't
say
hear
no.
you.
Oh, I said, who it is? I think it was Chris Rock. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think it was Chris Rock. He said when black people was on hook on, they said just say no. Told us just say no.
Hmm.
Now white people on drugs and it's now it's a health crisis. Now they want
Right.
help.
Because it is a
Right.
health crisis. So LBC, let's not be disingenuous now, because the fentanyl is coming through big pharma. Is it not? Crack was not coming through big pharma, bro. That was coming through the streets.
Crack was coming through the CIA.
I mean, yes, but it was
Man,
coming through the straight
tell it.
stuff. It was an agenda that was pushed. We know about this agenda that was pushed. This new thing that's going on, that was an accident. That wasn't what was supposed to happen. That's why they're where they're, that's why their positioning is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that that's why they position it this way.
All right, man. So you say, man. I mean, you know, I don't know.
I agree to disagree.
Yeah, we gotta let you have your opinion, man. That's it.
Right.
Y'all,
We can't change your shit.
y'all want to talk a little Will?
Hell yeah. I'm with
Man.
Because
Hey,
I would like to say, speaking of what we were just talking about, I would like to say we've seen this shit before. Y'all seen all these new dead black
Man.
people popping up?
Right. Down south though. It's
Hold
always
on,
down
hold on.
south.
Bring it up, LBC. Bring it up to their attention. It's real game, no game,
I don't
no
have
gimmick.
them
Let
in
them
the.
niggas
I
know.
don't think we got them in the chat.
We don't got them in the chat, so
Oh,
let's
wait.
talk about it.
Jay Caesar, man, what's all that shit you were showing me? I just want to say it feel like black people are being targeted now that there's no real shit to happen.
Right.
Or maybe it's just possible now, but I'm seeing a lot of wild shit going on. My guy Jay Caesar showed me three like it's just a lot of wild shit going on. There's all white people involving black people. And
Right.
Mistaken.
stay woke.
Your eyes are not deceiving you.
And then to say somebody hung themselves, and like Cousin Jay was saying, some crimes you know black people do, some crimes you know white people. We're not gonna hang
Hey,
ourselves. And
I will
but
just
the
tell you.
thing is,
Nope.
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You was going to kill you.
The thing is, it's too much of that. And then the behaving themselves, and then all this, like Larry said, all these black people being murdered around these white people, and it's just like this shit is just crazy. Then why? It's more going on to the story because they have organs missing, so it's not like they just killed themselves or they killed them for a reason, and now they try to act like it was just an accident. How you
Well,
hang yourself, shoot yourself, rip your throat out, all that, and it's suicide.
So the organs missing was because when they did the autopsy and they sent the stuff that they had completed, it wasn't the full thing. Like that. This is why I don't like media sometimes.
Hmm.
The news construes things. So that's not uncommon to happen for an autopsy when different entities have to do an autopsy because so they had it done by Mississippi first, then they had it done by somebody else because the family wanted somebody else. So
Right.
it's not uncommon for them to not ship everything at the same time. And the news be
Okay.
taking shit and they run with it. But
Right.
but the big thing is in this case is the audio that was released of before everything happened when they got somebody sitting there saying like, "Yo, is he okay? Lo, it's so much blood. Like, what the fuck?" Like,
Oh wow.
that's the key thing that's going on now.
He
That
dead.
right? Is
Mm.
it? Thank you, LBC. Is he dead?
Dead.
Like,
They was like, yeah, he dead.
yeah, dead. Like,
Mm.
yo, this is why I'm saying, and this is why I'm glad LBC brings us up that, yo, if y'all are not, I ain't, and I don't even hate. I hate to say the stay, even though we coined the stay woke, even though you need to be woke, and we coined that, and we know what it means. I hate saying that because of the stain it has on it now. But
Right.
if you don't stay aware and knowledgeable of your surroundings, of who you around and who you with, like, yo, this kind of shit can happen. Like, listen, we are at war. You guys are down
Yeah.
south. All you
Mm-hmm.
children that's down south, all you kids, all these so-called white friends that y'all think y'all have, they are not
Yeah.
your fucking friends, man. Like,
Sad.
seriously, man. Like, y'all, yo, they listen. They are using the children to get to you because they know that
Absolutely.
you trust their children.
Right.
You might not trust them, but they know that you trust your children. And look at me when I say this. Don't trust none of them.
Right.
Seriously, man. Like, listen, stay the
Man.
fuck away. Y'all could be cool, y'all could be cordial in a public space. I'm not saying be assholes to them, but do not never go nowhere with them
Nope.
alone. What the fuck are you doing? Like,
Man, and the
don't.
thing is, too, like with the parents, like my kids, they have friends, but like my mom, I wasn't allowed to stay night over nobody's house. My mom didn't play that. If I was going to the movies, she had to know who I was with, what time I was gonna get there, who was bringing me back, or whatever. But parents nowadays not doing all that. And then thing too, when you go to these schools, you put your kids in these schools where they're the only blacks in their classrooms, and you want to give them a higher education, a better education. I get that, but still, when you putting your kids in a school and they're the only black in the classroom, and now they thinking they meeting all this friends, these kids probably already knew this black kid was coming. Not talking about Nolan or nothing. I'm just saying in general no, they coming or whatever. They want to pick like how the Mean Girl Club or whatever. They pick on the weakest ones and then get you to trust them, set you up. Oh yeah, come spend a night, and then they beat you, killing you. Like the little what was it? I think he was 5 years old or 6, and spent the night at somebody's house, and they threw the hot water on him. He ain't. I don't think he died or nothing, but messed up 8% of his body just because somebody want to
I'm
fit
gonna
in
be
with something. Um, and my kids go somewhere with a group of so-called friends, and the friends come back and my kid don't, it's gonna be a real big problem for me. A real
Y'all,
big problem. You got
hey, can I? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like how I don't like where this conversation is going at all. We we are why are we saying we don't think that our kids? So let me make sure that I'm hearing this right. You don't think that to put your kids in a higher education or a better situation, whether it be a white school or Hispanic school or whatever the fuck color the school is, you don't think they should? You don't think that you should do that?
no. I'm saying you should do that. I want
that's
you
fine.
supposed to
That's
get
fine.
your kids to get the higher education. I'm just saying they go and meet these friends that they don't know that well, and then you all of a sudden you want to spend a night, go to the Dominican
Yeah.
Republic with them. Get to know these people. Don't just all of a sudden, okay, I started this new school, so I
I
want new
think I
friends.
think that's I think that's the conversation we should be having instead of saying don't do this and don't trust these people and don't do this and don't talk to these people. I think the conversation needs to be that we need to actually teach our kids how to actually even we need to learn how to better be judges of people instead of just being so broad and saying, oh no, don't trust them people because they're not black. or don't deal with them people because they racist. But because
I still stand
I
on it.
grew up.
I still stand on it. You
I,
don't know.
I, I,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna.
Northern Wales,
I can't say
Northern
you
Wales
can't.
thought them was his
At the end of the day,
friends,
look,
and he
this is all I'm
did.
saying.
Right.
I went to the school in South Carolina. I went to school full of white folks. I used to spend a night at a white family's house all the time. Nothing ever happened to me. I know a lot of other people that had the same circumstances, but we also knew to pay attention to certain things. You pay attention to how these people talk. Pay attention to the jokes they make. Pay attention to the people they around. Pay attention to the clothes they wear. Pay attention to everything of these real
That's what I'm
conversations with your
saying.
kids.
Right. That's what I'm
I don't
trying to.
think
That's
that
what I was trying
I
to
don't
say.
think that the conversation should be, hey, no, don't listen to people, don't talk to them people, leave them people alone. Because now that takes us back to what y'all said I was taking us back to the civil time.
I mean, but look at what's happening. It's going back into
It's
that.
happening.
Seems like, but the thing is, I'm not saying don't trust
It's not
nobody.
happening
Well,
in
you
a
can't. You
mass. It's not happening in
it's happening
mass.
enough.
Like
It's
it's
happening enough.
happening enough
It's
in
like
all. It happens enough directions where everybody can have the same gripe to say. But if everybody says the same thing, then where does that put us at? If
mm,
the things, and this is what I was actually gonna say. 6 months ago, LBC, I believe we was talking about black fatigue. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I
You was
think
talking
that
about what?
black fatigue.
Oh, okay.
So I think that if we all just take the time to say, okay, realistically, there's a breakup, right? There's two things that can be true. Yes, PG, there's things that you do need to pay attention to be like, hey, no, I don't trust these people because this is what I see from these people. But to just go into it and say, no, don't trust these people because this is how they look. Well, now you going back and saying, well, it's not wrong for them to say the same thing to us or about us. But we know that that's not true because we are offended by that.
Now, let's talk. I'm glad you said that. But you came right back to where I wanted to come back. Culture, once again. I was just talking to a white friend today. She said, I want to go to the next THC event you going to.
Who?
I
What's
said, hell
CAC?
yeah. Huh?
What's CAC?
T.
He did THC.
Oh, the TAC, a white
She
friend.
want to go to the smoking paint.
Okay, bring her.
I said, hell yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm coming. She said, I'm going to be I can be the token white girl there.
Mm-hmm.
We laughed and I
I
said,
seen that.
right. And me and Jazz was like, it might be other white people there, who knows? But the thing is, it comes back to culture. Because our culture, we're taught, you go with your friends, you stay together, you come back.
And you come home with. Mm-hmm.
My white friend has no fear of coming around all of us and she don't got no doubts of coming back safe.
Right.
I ain't going nowhere with a bunch of white people and a black person. I'm not even going.
Right.
I don't even like being in the same room with too many of them. If they gather around talking in a circle. If the white people talking in a circle, I'm looking, what the hell they talking about?
Right.
It's how you brought up. They're not brought up to look out for each other like over here. They brought up to look out for each other, but they ain't brought up to look out for us. And
right.
They're told not to give a fuck.
Yeah, because we were property.
We look out
right.
for everybody.
Definitely.
So I seen something. I seen something that
hold on.
attributes to what you said.
BC, they do are rare to they do have awareness of us. What you mean?
Huh? You said what?
They do have a fear of us.
I didn't say
that. He said they don't look out for us.
I said they don't look out
yeah, they don't look out for us. They don't look out like. I don't know if I understood that. Then maybe I misunderstood what you said.
They don't look out for us. They don't care about us when it come down to the come down.
And we don't care
the
about them
Wells
when it come
family
down.
finding that out. No, the Wells family finding that shit out right now. They locked in,
Man.
getting together.
But we don't care about them when it come down to the come down, LBC.
Huh?
We don't care
Say
about
what?
them when it come down to the come down.
If a group of black people left with a white friend, they gonna make sure their white friend come back.
Mm-hmm.
That's not always
Mhm.
true. That's not
In
always
my
true.
opinion, I disagree.
If you leave with somebody,
I
you
think
come. If you come to
if
somebody, you
that's a
leave
true
with them.
statement, if that's a true statement, then that means that black people are more scared than white people than we even admit then.
Hell yeah, we know we can't. We know we gotta. They gotta come back.
Right.
We going to jail, nigga. We going to jail.
Right.
I call that white
Right.
supremacy.
Yeah,
That's what I call white supremacy.
goddamn right.
No, LBC. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. No, I think
I do understand
so.
what you're saying.
Whenever
I understand exactly what the fuck
when a
you're
black-
saying, but they got the
when a-
law on their side. What we supposed to do?
when a black person says things like that, like they have that much fear of a white person, I believe that black person is a white supremacist.
Okay,
That's what I was saying.
that's fine. I understood.
I don't know if you still agree.
I told you I understood.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I wasn't
I
sure.
told you I
I think I
understood.
said that before. Though.
You didn't understand that I understood.
Got you.
I understood. I knew exactly what you were saying. But what we supposed to do? They got the law on their side. They are the cops.
Right.
I think
If it
everybody has
would've
the
been
law on their
us-
side if you work it right.
Hmm?
I think everybody has the law on their side if you do what you're supposed to do.
Well, no,
Uh,
because that's why it's called,
I'm not even gonna say that.
that's why it's called systematic oppression.
Mm-hmm.
Sis,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe. I'm starting to get away from even thinking that that's a real thing though.
What do you mean?
Nice.
You don't think that's a real thing?
I'm starting to get away from it. I'm starting to get.
Why is that? See, that's why we can't hear him now, because he ain't supposed to be
Hey.
saying it.
Hey, what Cameron say? What Cameron say? Hey, the internet never lies. When niggas get
There you
to
go.
crazy, they just get to skipping and acting crazy.
Right.
Oh,
Now repeat it, Jay.
hey, you there? You back?
So y'all can't hear me.
There we go. Now we can.
So y'all can't hear me.
Now.
Now we can.
No.
We hear you now.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I believe that a lot of the issues that we bring on our because of our think about things and the way that we go about doing things. I think that if we go about doing things different and look at things different and think about things different, I think that the outcome will become different also.
So you have never seen a police officer pull somebody over,
Of
and
course I have.
he.
Of course I
I
have.
didn't finish what I was gonna say. I'm just saying,
Of course I have.
and so you don't believe that's what we talking about? I mean, you get no. If
I
you
mean, that
like
would
you
be an
said,
instance
we
of a
just
police officer. That would be an instance of a police officer being racist. Yes, that would be that instance. Yes. I also do believe that police officers are going to take each other's back. They're a gang. They're partners. They're a tribe. They're going to look out for each other. I
right.
think that again, I go back to say the same thing. If you do the things that you're supposed to do the right way, and if you acquiesce a certain way, you don't worry about those things. You might have to deal with an asshole cop for sure, but I do believe retribution happens also.
Okay. Where you live at?
I hear what you're saying.
You live down the street from you.
Uh,
Hey, I live down the street from you, kitten, but I was raised up in the South. You hear me?
okay.
I've been all around the world. I lived in a lot of states. I've been involved in a lot of different police situations also.
Hmm. Okay. Just asking.
I just believe that I believe that everybody looks at, I think that the person that's been to prison, they get this stigma against, they get this stigma put in their mind. And so they act out on that stigma instead of changing and doing the right thing, or maybe looking at what they did and figuring out how to improve what they did.
All right, but you do still think.
I think we look at. I think we just look for something to put the blame on. Yeah, there is foul play at put. Yes, that because nobody is perfect. People aren't perfect. So there's going to be racist people. There's going to be people that's going to be biased against certain things for sure.
I just mean I'm talking about specifically in the Nolan Wells case.
Oh, in the Nolan Wells case,
Yeah.
I believe that I'm still waiting on them to tell me what happened with the autopsy.
So go ahead.
Remember the last time we talked? Hold on, let me ask them. Remember the last time we talked? Which one of y'all said it was a bruise? Well, that was you. I want to say, Jay. It was a bruise on the back of his neck, right?
Yep, on the back of his neck and on his forehead.
No, it wasn't a bruise. It wasn't a bruise. They said it was like a red mark, though. There's no bruising post-mortem.
Huh?
There's no bruising post-mortem.
Because I mean, I don't know. It sounded like
Look like they put him in sleeper.
So basically,
or somebody.
no, basically what would have happened, basically what I was thinking what could have been the thing is if they were the ones, the culprits, they might have hit him in the back of the head with something, but it didn't cause bruising because it was already post-mortem.
I guess we still gotta wait for this damn autopsy.
Yeah, we can speculate. Like I heard the audio of the kids in the background, and you trying to make out what they saying. I mean, you really don't know what they saying, but you kind of can hear some of the things that they saying. You don't know what they're really talking about. I mean, I get it. Yeah, we for sure think that they're talking about Nolan Wells, and I'm not saying that they're not, but I do really want to just get the facts. I say, yeah, these motherfuckers is guilty of murder, bro. Like, I don't want to say y'all niggas is killers. You know what I'm saying? Unless I know.
PG,
What's up?
Don't
do what?
Hey, we say free dirt. Hey, I say
Don't do
free.
what?
I say free dirt still.
Don't do what?
Glad you said that. Because it's almost midnight and it's King Von's birthday on the night. So yeah, happy birthday, early birthday to King Von since you said free dirt.
No, and I only say that. The only reason I say free Dirk is because we don't know for sure that Dirk did it. We have the idea. There's plenty of evidence that's out there that says, yeah, Dirk probably did get the niggas murdered. But until they give me the evidence and I can see it right in my face and be like, damn, he did that shit, I'm gonna still say free Dirk.
I'm kind of on the fence with Dirk, but hey, I love Von. But that's a whole nother story.
Hey,
gotta change the code.
That is a conversation to have, though.
What we on? Because I don't want to go back to that.
All that music. I don't know.
Yeah. All that music gotta go.
What? So y'all don't want to talk about that? I said, so wait.
Talk about what?
So I just said all that shit for nobody to want to talk about it.
No, that's why I said I don't know what we skipped on to. So okay. I wanted to ask you something though, Jay.
Oh wait.
Okay, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
You made a speech about how we fucking scared of white people now and shit.
Right. And then we couldn't hear him for about 15 minutes. Couldn't hear him for like 15 minutes.
So look, Jay, can I ask you something? And I want to go back to what Kitten was kind of alluding to. Can I ask you something? And I don't want to get too personal on this shit, but could I ask you? You said you've been to prison, correct?
Yes, sir.
So can I ask you what you've been to prison for?
Or what was you charged?
I was arrested for possession with the intent to distribute a multitude of drugs, possession of a gun, and driving illegally.
Okay. So if you can look up, and have you looked up, and have you even seen, or have you have knowledge of a white person getting charged with the same thing and getting the same or less judgment as you?
Hey, so I hate that question, G. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I hate that question. Everybody's priors aren't the same. Everybody doesn't have the same support system. So the reason I say that is because a person I can have a prior of other drug charges, and I can get caught with that. And then another person can have no prior drug charges, and they get caught with the same exact thing, and they might get probation. Or somebody might get caught with the same exact thing, and I got caught with the same exact thing, and neither one of us have priors. But I don't have no fucking family that's willing to support this person do. So they get drug court. That's probation. Still got to go down the road because I don't have no support to show.
So you don't understand, or you don't believe that that's systematic racism?
So that I'm willing to try.
Right.
You don't see that? You don't see that falling into that category?
Right.
What was that?
You don't see that that's it. You don't see that you're a part of systematic racism?
I'm a part of systematic race. How am I a part of systematic?
You just explained it. You don't have you don't have the same support system as the white people, or you don't have the same
PG,
people.
PG. Listen, hold on, wait, PG. We did hear the right thing. If me and you we both got caught with an ounce of weed. Let's say it's a criminal. That's a felony for an ounce of weed. Let's say I've been caught with weed before, so this is my second offense. This is your first offense. You think you're supposed to get the same amount of time as me?
They're going to give me the same amount of time as you because we're the same
Right.
skin color.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, they're not.
I've seen it happen.
So now you're putting your own beliefs on.
No,
Okay, but you're putting your own
my
belief
mother.
on it. I asked you a specific question, PG, but I asked you a specific.
And I gave you the direct answer. I've seen it happen, bro. My mom has been involved in prison ministry for 40 years.
Specific question, though.
I've
PG.
seen her fight for shit like this, bro. Like this is I've seen it happen. Kitten just spoke to you, just told you like an example of a dude overdosing 3 times in front of her house, two times in the same day of her house, and they asked him if he want support, but no, if a black person did that, they would send him. They would be like, "Where you get the drugs from? You got the drugs.
Oh,
right.
You going to jail?"
Bro, that's true. Overdosing is overdosing. Doing drugs is not getting you sent to prison. Using drugs is not getting people to prison, bro.
Okay. So listen, like
Yeah.
I said, like
Nobody
Kid
is
said
got-
also,
nobody's
we
going to
also
prison
gonna
because
all
they were
have to
smoking
really
crack,
disagree on this, bro.
Right.
They went to prison because
I've
they
seen it.
had
I've seen it happen.
on the
Me too.
I've seen it happen.
Me too.
public
Plenty of
intoxication
times.
or some shit like that. Is that what you're talking about?
I've seen just a scenario that I just explained to you happen, bro.
I don't know. You right? I don't
I've
like
seen.
music, for sure. I do not-
I've seen it where
I do
addicts.
distinguish the two blacks. I do distinguish two different blacks. We got a
Let's look like
Black people.
I've seen
Oh.
black addicts go to jail and white addicts get recovery.
right all the time. Me too. It's like what police officers, a black guy get killed.
I think that we all have different experiences in this situation, in these circumstances, and I think that everybody has their own perspective of it. So you're gonna believe that perspective is true. But this goes back to what I said about the systematic racism thing. Where I said I think that this just about how we look at things and how we how we interact with things. To be honest,
Let me
I'll give you. So
let me read
before you
something real
before
quick.
you say that LBC. All right, before you say that LBC, I just want to say seeing and believing is two different things.
Let
Mm-hmm.
me read something to you, Jay, real quick before my phone died. I asked, do African Americans get more time than whites for the same crime? Yes. According to data from the U.S. Sentencing Commission and independent research studies, black men receive prison sentences that are roughly 15 to 20% longer than white
15
men
to
who
20.
commit the same
Right.
exact crime and have the similar criminal background.
Mm-hmm.
and you
So,
know what the difference is
That's
between a
what
lot of
I
those
said.
cases. Do y'all know what the difference is in a lot of those cases? I'm gonna give y'all the
Skin
answer,
color.
and y'all probably not gonna believe me.
If you
No,
don't
it
say
has
skin
nothing to
color,
do
you
with skin
lying.
color. It has to do with resources. They have lawyers. They have support systems. It's resources, people. Let's think about this,
And
man.
why do they have those?
Well, right. So
Because
just
of
because
the
I can,
raised, raised that way. We're not
Because of
raised that way.
skin
We don't.
color.
We believe in kicking our kids the fuck out when they turn 18. White people believe in keeping their kids in the fucking house until they ready to go. That's the difference. You're right, PG. You're right. You're right.
man.
well, that was good.
I hear it all the
It
time. I
was.
hear it all the time. That nigga turn 18, he getting the fuck up out my house. I hear it all
And
the
I don't
time.
like that. And you already know, Jay. You know from us talking, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. Because I've watched Mexicans.
Right.
Right. And
I've
I'm not
watched
saying
Mexicans buy a whole
Right.
block by living together for a year. They get their
Mm-hmm.
bread up. They do that. Then next house come up sale. They grab that. Then they do the same thing. They do that. I don't watch
Yep.
that shit in California. I watch these niggas buy a whole block.
right.
By doing that, by living
Right.
together
That's a
and putting their shit together. But niggas are quick to kick our kids. I would never, and I've said, Jay, you know, I would never kick my kids out. We gonna come up with a motherfucking plan. We gonna I'm gonna show
Mhm.
you
We
niggas
had
how
that
to make some
conversation.
money. And yeah, we gonna, cause I am not repeating that stigma, bro. That
But a
is
lot
something
of parents,
that's been put
but
in us,
PG,
though. That's been
now
put in us.
you
right?
find
But
that households that have a man in it, they're thinking like how we're talking. But the majority of our households are single mothers. They're not talking like that.
I will say,
But
hold on,
the moms,
hold on, Jay. Go ahead, Ken.
I'll say the moms don't kick their kids out. Them are babies
Yes,
for
they
life.
do.
You know, it's the dads
Them mothers
that
kicking them
walk
niggas out,
away.
man.
No,
No,
hold
most
on.
kids,
Kitty,
most
hey, kid.
hold
No, I'm done with this
We
conversation.
cooking.
I'm
We
fucking done
cooking.
with that. That's over
We
with.
cooking.
We having that one. That's not
Cooking.
going on.
Hold
on,
on, Ken.
hold on.
We're not walking away systematically.
I-
We have been forced away. If you look
I'm
at
saying
this,
though, them kids nowadays, kids want to leave because they don't want to follow the rules of the house. Nobody's kicking them out, but if you can't live by the rules in this house, either you gonna live here and go by my rules, or you gonna go out. You
I
leaving.
get it.
And most kids choose to leave because they don't want to
Only
follow
time
the
that
rules. They
happens,
think
the
they
only time
grown.
that happens is if there's no enforcer.
Ooh.
Ain't
That's
no
the whole
kids
part of
running
the
out no man's
rules.
house, bro. Them kids ain't running out no man's house, bro.
The rules are being enforced. That's why they leave. They don't. You don't let no kids just walk out your house at 16, but when the government tell them that at 18 they're grown, and then they leave if you let
If you
them.
told them at
So,
18 that they grown, and as a parent, they
no,
told them
my,
their kid was 18, they grown. When you turn
You know
18,
what?
you grown, you getting up out of here.
Great point. I want to say
no,
that.
I never put my kids
This shit
out.
too many times, bro.
My daughter just
I heard
turned,
this shit too many
my daughter
times,
just
bro.
turned 18, and I ain't told, and I don't tell her she grown. You just 18.
Right.
You just 18.
My
What you
kids,
say?
I
my
hear
kids
you.
moved out.
You get it
LBC,
together till you figure out
LBC,
what
you
you wanna
attributed
do.
another conversation
Right.
to you that I'm not. I specifically put this
I know.
on women. The women is
I
the
know.
ones that's doing this shit.
I know what
Women,
you're saying.
well,
And the kitty,
me
I
and
don't
my
want you to
friends, we
say,
ain't
I
kicking
don't
our
want you
kids
to,
out.
I did it because I ain't saying that all women do it. That is a majority of them that's
I
doing
mean,
it.
Well,
but
hold
when
on.
you say women, I'm a
Hold on,
woman.
kid. Hold on, kidding, because I
Go
want to
ahead.
say,
Hey, that's
I
fine.
want to
but if
hold
you
on,
don't apply-
Jay, hold
Hey,
on,
you know
hold
that
on,
saying,
Jay.
Kitty? Hey, Kitty, you know that saying? They say if you throw a rock if you throw a rock in a pit of dogs, the one that you hit gonna holler. Every time I throw
Hold,
that rock, if you holler, I'm part of it. I'm gonna just put you.
I mean, I'm
no,
the
no, no,
only
no, no, no,
woman
no, no, no,
here, so I'm
no,
gonna
no, no,
speak
no,
up for her.
no,
But
no.
I'm not. But I'm not putting it on you though. That's the thing.
Let's go back. Let's
I
go
know, but
back.
I'm just
Let's go back.
all
Because
right. Let's go back.
I want to specify something
It's like if you say something about
that
men,
Jay
I'm gonna
said.
attribute it to myself.
Right. So I want to specify something that Jay said. Okay. And I think it's something that we might kind of be skipping over. Okay. And Kitten, I know, and I wanna uh, address you with this also. He did say single women, not
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
not the ones that have men in the household where there is, because the man does serve as an enforcer. Okay, so a man does like so, and I understand what Jay's saying, but I'm thinking, and I want Jay, you correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was basically saying the single women are like ready for the kids to just get out when it's time. And that's why when LBC said what he said, he alluded to a different conversation. And he said, "You are an enforcer. You're there, so that's a different conversation." So I just want to point that out before you just and I get it. I know you standing up for the girls. I know you standing up for the women, but you also have a man there in your house, and I know that it's a whole different thing because you guys communicate, and it's a thing to
Right.
where your kids, you guys are going to do something based on what you guys together feel is is best for your kids. Whether it's if you feel that they're time to leave when they're time to go, if they're 18, if they're ready for college, cool. If you feel that child, because every child is not the same. Every child ain't ready to
Absolutely.
just leave at 18. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
and I do believe that what Jay is attributing to is the single moms that just be like, hey, get out. I'm ready to have fun. You grown. Get out. I don't want you here. I do believe. Now, Jay, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you about to pop back in. So correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what he alluded to, not the ones that have a full family circuit involved.
Right. But I do have single friends with kids too, and
Okay.
none of my friends put their kids out because I mean
Okay.
the streets are dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it be the men that really be trying to get the kids out, not the moms. Because like I said, the moms that's my baby. My baby ain't going nowhere until I think they're ready. You know, like you said, everybody just because you hit 18 don't make you ready to leave. You know,
Yeah.
don't mental status ain't all the same. You know what I'm saying? But it's the men like, oh, ain't no grown ass men gonna be laying up in my house or whatever. But the moms, like, oh, that's my baby. I ain't about to put my baby out. Or like my kids are all grown and they still have keys to my house, so they know at any time they can come back. You know what I'm saying? The way this world is made up right now, ain't nobody putting their kids out. But like I said,
I
when
would.
my kids are what 32, 31, 25, and 22.
Okay.
If they can come back at any time, they still have a key to my house. But even when they come back in here, this is my house. It's gonna be rules. I don't care how old you are. There's rules you're gonna have to follow. And
That's
then,
it.
like I said,
Hey,
if you're gonna stay in my house, you're gonna follow the rules. If you choose to leave, that's your choice. But you're gonna follow the rules while you're here. And like I said, I got single friends
if
with kids, the grown kids, and they didn't put theirs
And
out
they do
either.
the same. They do the same shit.
Right. But
if we look at
kids,
statistics, we'll see if we look at statistics, we'll see a rise in teenage and young adult homelessness.
Oh,
It's a
not
reason
hey.
for that.
At the 2 hour
because
mark,
they don't want to listen.
hold on. At the 2 hour mark, let's just say Statistic J has popped up.
Right.
Statistic J has made his appearance. Let's get it.
I'm
Man.
just saying,
What's
like,
the
Right.
stats, Jay? What's the stat?
I mean, it's a rising
Right, Larry.
homelessness for teenagers or young adults. So I just don't understand where if you're saying, Kitty, that nobody is kicking their kids out. Well, how are they homeless?
Because they don't
Because
want
I
to follow
believe
the
that you
rules. So they chose to leave.
But you,
thank
Yeah, right.
you.
but okay, but that just
That's
attests to
like
what
the
I
drug.
said. Just what I just said. I
Hold on.
literally just was saying.
We had a conversation before about homelessness and how it's an eyesore to me. I remember I said I hate seeing homeless people. It's an eyesore to me. And it was, it is. I ain't gonna lie. And y'all
No,
said
it's funny,
places
but
for them to go. I said, but they gotta, but they don't want to because they gotta get sober and shit. It's rules they gotta follow. So they'd rather be homeless than follow them rules.
Yeah,
Right,
The kids would rather be homeless than follow them rules.
right.
right. How did it get like to the point?
They're not being put
I
out.
did.
This goes back. This is dated back because there's always a friend that your child has who parents
Mhm.
do whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
Got the parent that yeah.
The
And
party house.
this dates back to fucking BC, to when niggas was smacking rocks on water to clean clothes. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a what you say. There's always a parent or a household who don't really give a shit about what the kids do. They just like whatever, and that's probably
Right.
who they gonna cling to. But it's up to you as a parent or as parents to show your child that that is not the right way. That those people are
Right.
living the way they are because that's the way they, you know what I'm saying? They are. Like,
Mhm.
ain't no other way.
Oh,
I say that those.
I believe all parents give a fuck about their kids. Some people just don't. Some people just do it the wrong way. Some people
Right.
everybody got different methods. Some people feel it's best to be the kid's friend. Some people feel it's best to be a disciplinarian. Some people think it's best to. It's all different types. Feel me? Everybody got their own way. I don't want to say people don't give a fuck about the kids. They just got a way that's not our way. Feel me?
Right. Some and like wait.
We have anomalies, LBC. Let's not say them all.
Yeah, because I don't think so. I think some
Yeah,
people.
I don't think some of these niggas don't give a fuck about the kids. Facts, bro. Facts. The proof is in the pudding.
Man.
Man, listen, they be letting their motherfucking kids drink and all kind of that party, all kind.
Well, now kids know that parents aren't supposed to whoop them. So now they call 911. My mom used to whoop my ass. I ain't get a lot of whoopings, but when I fucked up, I got in trouble. Nowadays, the kids want to call the police on you, so the parents like, fuck it, but not my kids, because I whoop
See,
mine.
look,
You know what I'm saying?
this is where they get wrong at, Kitty. This is where you get wrong at, right? Because when you say that and you think like not saying you, I'm not saying you, because I noticed that we have this broken conversation right now. But when you get to this point, right, where you say, "Oh, I can't whoop my kids because they're gonna call the police," guess what you just did? You let the kids win, and now you got a tyrant, and now you got a kid that's gonna run away and get the fuck out of the house
Absolutely.
when he's 16. I think because
Absolutely.
this is how I raised my kid. I beat my son's ass when he get out of line.
Mm-hmm.
I had a situation that happened to me at the hotel. One time, my son did something real disrespectful. I whooped him. A woman went and called the police on me because she heard me whooping my kid. The police came. I had a DSS. I had a whole investigation. I looked at my kid in his face. I said, "That don't mean that don't mean you not getting your ass whooped when these people leave.
Right.
You still gonna
Right.
get your ass whooped. It don't stop shit.
Right.
I'm crazy. Hey, look, I'm gonna show you I'm crazier. I'm a crazy motherfucker. So you're gonna have to get crazier than me to get up out of here."
Right. See, and that's where I'm at. I'm like that too. My
Go ahead.
my niece one time tried to call
So
the
the
police
product is
on
gonna
me.
look different though.
Right, but I mean, it is people live what they learn. You know what I'm saying? But one time the police came to my house because I whooped a kid, and I told them, I said, "Well, either I'm gonna whoop them, or either y'all gonna whoop them. But I'm gonna take care of mine because if I let my kid go out here and do whatever the fuck they want to do, I'm gonna get a call they're either in jail or I'm gonna get a call that they're dead. And before I let that happen, I'm gonna whoop them.
So
I'm
let
gonna
me
whoop
just
them and
say,
teach them the way.
so
Congo.
let me just interject right here.
Just so you know.
Me personally, I have had the spare to ride. You know what I'm saying? Before, but that is technically not how I do things. I am strategic with my shit. I have two beautiful boys here. You know what I'm saying? I raised them up there. I don't need to put my hands on them at no point. If I say something, they understand that that's what it is and that's law and that's what's going down. And they understand that not only that they understand that it's law and that's what's going, they understand that that's the best thing for them. And the thing is that I've showed them that like time and time again. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in the strategy. I with my child one time and I regret it. You know what I'm saying? Like my oldest son, you know what I'm saying? But then there's other times where I had to get on him as an older child, you know what I'm saying? As like nigga, like, you know, because when they get older, you know, they get big, they think they, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, let me let you know, let me let you understand that no, this still the teach them that this what I'm giving you here is what you need, because outside it's going to be some shit you can't come back from, because outside is the thing that fucks with you societally, like communically. Outside is the thing that will have you low the rest of your life. It will have you be, and I drive around and I show these niggas that's walk around with 5-6 pair of pants on, begging at the store, dirty as hell, dreads. It will have you looking like one of these niggas if you don't understand and conform to what. And I'm only giving you the discipline to rise above this shit, because if you don't, you'll get stuck in this. And this is a cycle. This is where they want you to be. If you don't go above this, you know what I'm saying? I can't help you. If you don't want to choose to go above this, there's nothing else I can do for you. I'm giving you these tools. If you don't take it, my hands is off. This is where you're gonna be. And that's what I do.
We should have
that exact same shit.
Go ahead, Jay.
There, I can't hear you.
Go ahead, Jay.
Hey, I just crossed over into West Virginia, so I might have bad service.
No, you good now. You clear.
Right.
Oh, okay. I said I just had a conversation with my 18-year-old son about the exact same thing, PG. I only whooped him 3 times. I know I probably whooped him like a handful of times because he was a little stubborn. I believe the same way that you believe, except I think that the formative years, it's the first 4 to 5 years that you gotta discipline strong. After that, you don't need discipline no more. They should know everything. They should be in the right path, and you just got to correct. It's just correct.
True. But you do have that point, 16 to 18. I don't know where it's gonna come with them young men's.
Yeah,
where
they gonna try you.
They're gonna try
you.
You have that point, but overall, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The formative years are the most important, and if there's not a man or an enforcer around, if the woman is not the correct enforcer, then you got these goofy dudes. That's, you know what I'm saying. Then you got, you know, so I'm not saying that, kid. I understand you got friends that's single. Those are probably the ones that are brought up in the old school way and kind of hold to those traditions that say, hey, my son, I'm going to give them what I'm going to be the mom and the dad. And I never fought women. I never fought women for doing that, because I understand where that comes from. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised like single mom, but I did have men in my life, like uncles and my dad. Like my dad, I could go to my dad's house whenever I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could just go down there and just kick it. So I did have that, but at the same time, when he wasn't around, my mom was that authority. She wasn't soft on me. My mom was everything.
Right.
My mom was nothing like I see that these women are today, and that these single women. I don't want to just lump them. Some of the single women, some of the ones that are. So and this is another thing I want to allude to, Jay. I think that it's the selfishness of the generation that is not teaching the kids the right way, because in order to bring your kids up in the right way, you have to put yourself aside and your wants and your needs aside to say,
Right.
hey, I'm getting ready to teach these kids this is what needs to be done. This is right. So it ain't no clubbing for me this week because the kids got to get up and they got school the next week. They got this, they got that. My one son,
Right.
he's in football, he's in this one do karate, this one do this. I got other things to do, so it ain't no clubbing. I'm not gonna be selfish, right? But see, that's where I think the generational gap like splits because during the 2010s and up, I believe we had a generation of young mothers who were like, yeah, I'm young enough to be like, I'm gonna have the kids, but I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna go club. I'm gonna
Right.
do that. But they missed
Yeah.
they missed a lot of formative years that you're talking about, Jay. They missed a lot of those formative years, and whether it was a man to provide or they was with their grandma or whatever, grandma couldn't give them everything because 9 times out of 10, granddaddy worked in the motherfucking plant and he was probably fucked up, old, and in the back room sitting. He couldn't do shit. And he might have been gone. You know what I'm saying? So it was just grandma raising it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
it's a whole spiral, man. Like and you know what I mean? All of it attributes. But I do understand where you're coming from with that when you're saying that, you know what I'm saying, they're not really getting the right, you know what I'm saying, trainer or the structure that they should.
Because a lot of parents too. Well, I'm gonna say, like with me, I made the mistake of when I was younger coming up. I used to tell my mom, I'm not gonna do my kids like you did me. My mom was real strict, but now being a parent now, I get why she was like that. And I think a lot of parents made the mistake of, instead of teaching the kids the things we learned, we brought kids the things we didn't have. And I think that's where the disconnect came from as well. It's fine to buy your kids all kinds of stuff, but still teach them how to make their own money and responsibilities and things like that too. But now kids are having, like, my niece, not my niece, my granddaughter, she has 3 grandmas still alive, and that's because people are having kids at a younger age now than when they was doing it back in the day. So now kids are like 12 years younger than their mom. They going out to bars together kicking it. And we wasn't doing that with my mom.
Y'all hear me now? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you.
I had went through. I'm in these. I'm in the.
He said West Virginia, so I
Sticks
know he
like
in some
that.
tunnels.
Right,
I was about to say he either in tunnels or the sticks.
right.
Yeah, just bear with me. I probably won't say too much. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm listening.
Okay, bet. When we go
Just be careful while you driving.
back, especially over there. Fucking
Yeah.
hills that
I appreciate
have
it.
eyes and shit.
Hey, I'm
Right.
gonna keep my eyes open. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for them folks.
Facts.
Listen,
And
man,
them stringy hair motherfucking hillbillies, man.
right.
Let me say, it's this
Don't make
thing.
no wrong turns. What you say, Larry?
Go ahead,
It's
LBC.
this thing called Arrested Development. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You kind of choppy.
It's this thing that PG was talking about earlier. It's called Arrested Development. And one day I found myself 35, 36 years old, and I was like, damn, I'm doing the same shit that I've been doing since I was 18, 19. Like the same shit. Sometimes people just get stuck. You don't realize you've been doing the same damn thing for 20 years. It's a weird shit.
Yeah,
I'm saying that shit, but it happens.
Yeah, it definitely does.
yeah. I mean, especially when you working at the same job every day, you forget what day it is. You do the same thing every day. Systematic.
And
Hey, and that's why I tell
think
people,
with young
man, do
parents,
something that you love.
start young, you got your kids young, and you kicking it, you still want to be young because you're young. And you never
Yeah.
really fully embrace the parent shit. Like you're trying to do both, and you really can't. Everybody try to do both at one time. I had to realize I just can't kick it. I can't stay out. I can't go to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Shit. I had to take a nap today so I can stay up tonight.
She said, "I take a nap today."
Man, I got up at 4 o'clock, went to go, drove to Mansfield to go visit my son, came home, got my ass in the bed so I can get up to be over here to do this for y'all. Then I'm about to go to other side of Columbus to go see my son's friend. He locked up. Go see him. I think it's North Central Correctional.
Okay, and you
Um,
going to see him, right? That's your son's friend.
mhm.
So
Yep.
he don't have no family or the mom or who he got.
He does, but he's been locked up what 3 years. So I've been going since day one. His mom and them just really started coming.
You
Uh,
know what?
I,
That take a lot. Like you are very very special to do that for him because I don't know
thank you.
and I know Jay can attest to this because I know because like I said earlier in the show, my mom been involved with prison ministry for 40 years. So like just to have somebody sometime like you just said, and I don't know if people caught that. You said his people just start coming a little while ago, but you've been going since day one. And I believe
Hmm.
like that right there can keep him and probably has kept him on the right path or kept him
Right.
situated because he had somebody that cared about him that came to see him that put the effort, the time, and the love because that ain't no. You said the other side of Columbus, and I know people watch this from everywhere. So Akron is literally what is it like 2 or 3 hours away from
Yeah, it's
Columbus?
two and a half hours.
2.5 hours. So you literally taking that out your time to go and visit him. Like that show a lot of love from you to go and visit him and to do that and take the time out of all the stuff that y'all are doing, the entrepreneurship, the winemaking, like all everything that you do to take time out and go visit him. And that's your child's friend.
Yeah.
That means a lot. And I know that he really values that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
So
calls me mom. That's my bonus son.
yeah, see.
I try to do it for everybody, but I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just one of them people. Like I said, growing up, my grandma helped raise me, so I fed. And my grandmother, if she seen you hungry, she's gonna feed you. She lived on the corner of Talbot and Lovers Lane for about 40, 50 years. And it was when the whole store was really bad over there. She'd come and made sure they ate and everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I get my, looking out for everybody from.
Yeah,
Because,
that's what's
like I
up.
said, kids live what they learn what they live.
That's it.
Hey, you about
So,
to We about to wrap this up, kid. Do me a favor, one more time. Tell them the date of the next smoke and paint.
Oh, okay. So August 22nd at 6 p.m. 2535 Romick Road. Dun, dun, dun. 2535. I'm just playing. Yeah, come on out. There you go. We're going to have, you know, you going to get free samples. We're going to have some infused, you know, lemonade, orange juice, cake, brownies, cookies. We got the greatest wine you're going to find in the city.
At 8 p.m.
You know, and then you at 6 p.m.
6.
What did you say, Larry?
Everything infused.
You said 6.
Yep, everything infused. Yes, at 6.
Oh yeah, I'm putting it in my Google Calendar right now.
Tickets are $40 for this one. The first one we didn't charge because it was just like a trial and error type thing to see if we really wanted to do it. But yeah, tickets are $40 for this one.
Say Caesar, if you can, if you're free, man, let's all hit this train up. We can go live. We can shoot from that joint, for real.
Let's do it. I'm with it.
Fun as hell. We can record.
Yeah, y'all can do that. I'm through. Y'all can even take
I'm gonna put some video up.
y'all can even taste some wine and you know
I just put it
vote
in my
on the
Google
best
Calendar.
wine.
It's done.
But hey, let's do that shit.
All right.
Oh no, it's done. My calendar, I'm coming. It's in my calendar. I'm coming with my camera. Fuck that in a full lung, a full iron lung, in an empty belly.
I'll bring my camera too, and we'll be cool.
Hell
We
yeah.
ain't gonna need.
Oh no, you ain't invited. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm gonna invite some of my single friends to come so they can jump you.
We can't. That's
Okay.
the thing. That's
That'll
the
be
thing about
fun.
this show.
So he said that would be fun.
We gotta have Jay Caesar on because we can't all agree.
Right. He
This
he
nigga,
devil's advocate for sure.
I can't wait to see the comments.
Hey, that's what he do, man. That's what he do.
Yes.
That's what's up, though.
Hey.
But I'm not gonna say it's always against, because sometimes he bring up good points. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first time talking to him. I'm just messing with him. I don't take nothing personal.
hey, can I ask that we have Kitten back like more times?
Kitty gotta come back all the time. You gotta come back all the time.
Man, I go to bed at 9 o'clock.
It's only one.
Told y'all I had to take a nap.
It's only one day out the week, Kitty. You can do it. You got it.
Yeah, I could do it on Saturdays. Now I go, but y'all gotta remember, I get up at 4 o'clock. So I can be on the road. I gotta go see. I go every Saturday and every other Sunday.
We might, okay. We'll figure something out. Hey, we
But
appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all
Most
know
definitely.
what this is. This is the Real Game No Gimmick podcast. Tune in to Just a Fact. JC, the Just a Fact. You already know what it is. BT the Hustle with the Redeployment podcast. Military, if you military, you damn sure should be watching Redeployment.
And Jazzy got to come back, man. Where Jazzy at?
Yeah, I'm gonna get her ass. Don't worry about it.
All right, bet, because I know you be on that.
all right,
Yeah, I know
y'all,
you
I'm
be.
out. Take
All right,
care.
peace, man. All right.